who was Dirk Nowitzki then?
Nah, never mind. You done hit the start button, so never mind. Let's go Mavs. Let's go Hawks. I fought with both of them. I fought with both of them.
Nah, but if you are Adam Silver, if you anybody tied into the NBA, this last week of basketball, you are so thankful for. It's been good, bro. It's been big performances, close games, game winners. It's been good. It's been good.
Teams
And then,
with no backup point guards looking stupid for not signing Russ now. Yeah, it's a lot going on.
nah, for sure.
Bro, I see Russ still cooking. Didn't he get triple double
He's been the best.
Most underrated.
He's been the best player on their team, if you ask me. Sabonis just
He's
really
absolutely been the best player on
their team. A team with Levine and
DeRozan. Yes.
The best player has been Russell Westbrook.
But I'm not gonna hold you up. I ain't surprised though. Because I knew when they was playing with Russ, when it took so long to get him a team and shit like that. I knew like when that boy get the squad and they put that ball back in his hands, he gonna show his ass. So,
and he is.
And he ain't just showing his ass he ain't just showing his ass with his play neither. He extra aggressive, and I love that shit. He letting them folks hear it. Every fucking play he letting them folks hear. I love that shit. I love that shit.
They trying to wipe him out, write him off.
I love that shit.
Every time he scored against Denver, he was talking to their bench.
Talking.
I'm like, you ain't gonna never let OKC go. every time he scored against OKC, he talking to their bench. I love it too. I loved it.
But like even if you take last night, you had the Hornets shocking the Bucks. That was a big good win for the Hornets. You say what?
No Giannis, but yeah.
No Giannis, but I've seen this Bucks team without Giannis, and they can. Like they beat Golden State without Giannis.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they can and I felt like they had that game sold up, but the Hornets came back and did what they did. That was a good one. And then the Pistons getting that win over a Bulls team that's been hot. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. The Grizzlies look a mess. They lost to the Celtics last night. Let me see what the Grizzlies record is. I don't recall them.
They won games. They got like
they 4-9. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta watch them.
How y'all feel about Ja?
Ja? What do you mean? What about him?
How y'all feel about he got against suspended and shit like that?
What'd he say? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't hear what he said.
Ja. So it ain't what he said on camera. Apparently, is what happened in the locker room prior to him going on camera. Him and the coach been butting heads. He was a Taylor Jenkins fan. Taylor Jenkins put the ball in his hands and let Ja go to work. This new coach is on some basketball. I ain't gonna say Chip Kelly shit because that might be a little extreme, but he got a system that he believes in, that he wants to operate, and it's not meshing with Ja's style of play or whatever like that. And then Ja's been bad. I don't whether the system or not. He settled for jumpers too often, and he's not a great jump shooter. Ja hasn't been really good either. So I think they're looking at his performance. He looking at the way that they operating and they clashing. So apparently, it came after that loss to the Lakers. They had a spat in the locker room apparently, and Ja got in the coach's ass, and there was a lot of bitch ass nigga, a lot of cussing, a lot of back and forth. It got a little volatile from the reports I seen, and then he went out there and did the interview and stuff, and all he said was ask the coaching staff. Every time they asked him, ask the coaching staff, and then they was like, well, what do you think that you could have been done better? You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't know, ask the coaching staff, maybe just not play me according to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's bad in Memphis. It's bad in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I do think it might be time to rebuild, but I think it's time to just rebuild the team and the franchise. Move that bitch out of Memphis, but move that bitch to Nashville or some shit, but no, like fuck, like I think the team need to leave Memphis, but I think Ja definitely need to leave Memphis. But for the life of me, I can't think of a good destination. Y'all let me know where y'all. I mean, outside of Miami, who I think that would be ideal. But other than that, like I can't think of a team that would make sense for his play and for compensation purposes, unless y'all can.
I've thought long and hard about this, bro. Not only can I not find a spot that makes sense, unless you're gonna be swapping point guards, right?
Right.
Unless you're gonna swap point guards, but I also don't think Memphis should really get rid of them. I thought long and hard last night about Houston, but I'm like, Houston ain't gonna give up the assets it would take to get. I know, bro. You could light up.
I've heard because I heard people toss that around, and I hated it initially, and then the more I think about it, I hate it even more. Like because you want to develop Amen Thompson, you know what I'm saying? I just I don't like Houston. I don't like Houston. I don't like Houston. And you know me, I'm a Golden State guy. I want any starter coming to Golden State. It don't make sense there. Unless you're gonna give up Trey and try to bring on Atlanta, but I don't know if Ja need to be in the city with all this shit going on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. The one team I thought about maybe, bro, because they do have some assets, and maybe he could be a real splash in the East. Orlando. You feel me? You could try to pair him with Paulo, you know what I'm saying, and maybe figure some shit out there, and then they have enough assets to make it happen. But that was about the best I can come up with outside of Miami.
Oh, Miami. I like that one.
I think Miami would be the obvious answer for sure, but I don't know Pat Riley. I don't know if that's what Pat Riley wants. You feel me?
Of course not. But that's a good one. I fought with that. That's a good one. Or keep him.
Yeah, at this point, it's like cheaper to keep him because it's like you're not gonna get the best compensation in the world back from. He disgruntled. Why am I gonna give you everything you asking for when y'all shit is contentious anyway? Y'all fighting in the locker room. The play is bad. Y'all ain't winning shit. Y'all looking like a team that's gonna miss the playoffs, probably to play in. So I don't know. But yeah, that's how I feel about Ja. That's how I feel about the whole Ja situation. It's bad. It's bad in Memphis right now. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, you got teams that's, the Celtics kind of just mudding along, but the Celtics do not look good, bro. If you go watch the Celtics play, it's gonna be Jaylen Brown and a gang of niggas you don't know. You're gonna know Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and it's gonna be a gang of niggas you do not know who they are.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the Celtics. I don't think they're gonna win shit, but I like the Celtics. I like what I've seen from the Celtics so far. It is Jaylen Brown just getting the ball and dribbling that bitch, but I like what I've seen from the Celtics.
All right, so they need Tatum in the worst way.
To win a championship, yeah. They're not winning no championship like this, but I ain't tripping on what I see. I think JB is proving he could potentially be a real number one option. He's just such a ball stopper. Like
I think if Jaylen Brown is your number one option, you have a lower ceiling. Like your ceiling, if Jaylen Brown is your number one option, you're not a championship caliber team. I don't care what role players is around. Mm-hmm. Jaylen Brown is not the number one option.
A lot of people feel like that though. He's supposed to be able to be like he'd be a good number one because they compare him to Tatum.
No, he ain't on Tatum level. He can't make the plays Tatum make as a playmaker.
I agree.
Jaylen Brown, a ball star. He get the ball.
You know how that shit was when he won Finals MVP and shit like that. You know how that chitter chatter was going on about that situation.
But when motherfuckers say that, when they said that to me, my only reply was name one thing that Jaylen Brown does better than Jason Tatum.
Nothing. He's just more aggressive at times.
Can't. He's not. And people try to say defense. No, he's not. If anything, it's a wash. But no,
they're about the same.
No. And then Tatum is a way better passer, a way better rebounder. Tatum is like the leading rebounder on the team the last couple of years. Mm-hmm.
He's more
and he's a better scorer. Like there's nothing Jaylen Brown does on the court better than Jason Tatum.
But look, he definitely handled the ball better. For sure, handles the ball. A lot better. So Jaylen Brown is if Jaylen Brown is your 2, you in good fucking shape.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but if he's your 1, your ceiling is not high. It's not. It's not. Now you want to know who is a 1? Yo man's walk. My boy Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to the Cavaliers. They looking like they trying to pick up where they left off last year. Donovan Mitchell, but ever
Oh my
since
god!
ever
Oh my
since he got
god!
engaged to
Oh my
Coco
god!
Jones, but he was going crazy. But
Hey, all right. I'll holler at y'all. I gotta get off. I'm not
hmm.
finna have a conversation about this nigga who can only be good until it's time to be good.
I about to say I don't want to hear no Mitchell. I'm off the Mitchell train.
Now, the way I feel about him is the way AJ feel about Lamar. I don't want to talk about it until playoff time. I don't want to talk about him. Yeah. I had to throw some shade at you, my bad. But I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it.
Y'all good for that. It's normal. It's normal.
I don't want to talk like what he put up some numbers. Is he gonna do that shit in April?
No, I respect it. I mean, no, he definitely has to prove himself. We've seen Donovan Mitchell have tremendous nights, both in playoffs and out of playoffs. Don't act like he's James Harden, but he hasn't won anything of significance. So, we got to see what's up in the
You gotta
playoffs.
think, bro. I thought Donovan Mitchell was my next Dwayne Wade, bro. And it's like he can hoop, he can ball. We not surprised with this. We not surprised with this with Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. We know how they can hoop, but like you say, playoffs, baby. We want to see
No,
him
I mean,
shine like what Bill Bryson gonna be doing in New York. We want to see that with Donovan Mitchell. That's all niggas saying for real. I know that's what I'm saying.
That's it. That's it. Show me. That's it.
I ain't mad at it. He's just on what I like about Donovan Mitchell, and this don't mean shit. Like I said, I totally agree with y'all on the playoff shit. I've had my own words about Donovan Mitchell, but when you just want to watch some basketball on a Wednesday night and ain't too much going on, he will entertain the fuck out of you, bro. Like no cap. Like when you just want to watch some hoop and you chilling and the Cavaliers is on, he will entertain you, bro. So, that's it. Let's talk about these Hawks. Let's talk about these Hawks a little bit. I had the pleasure of being in person Saturday night against the Lakers. Very dominant performance. I left early in the fourth. They was up 30. And I still made it to work on time. So shout out to the Hawks. Last night, big win at Sacramento. They dropped 133 on them boys. How you feel about the hometown squad, Walt?
The Hawks is hooping. The Hawks is hooping. The Hawks ain't finna win shit.
A better question for you is, the better the Hawks look without Trey, is that detrimental to Trey's future in Atlanta?
I don't even think you're asking for my opinion. You're just asking me to agree with the truth.
No, I want you. Oh, okay.
Yes. The only thing that's working for him is Dyson Daniels at point guard gives you nothing but assists. He's given us nothing as a scorer. But the Hawks are 5-2 in their last 7 games.
No, for sure.
I think
and had some big wins. Yeah,
like
who they really beat?
You say what?
Who they really beat?
The Lakers on Saturday. I don't want to count the Kings though. The Kings are a mess, but the Hawks been blowing.
The Kings on that late 10:30 night game, West Coast in Sacramento. That's a good win to me. I'm sorry. That's on that road trip back to back, fucking playing against the Kings at Sacramento that late night. That's a game that the Hawks usually lose, and to win it in the fashion that they did, I was impressed last night.
It's cool. I ain't gonna put too much stock. I mean, a win is better than a loss, so always take that. But the Hawks ain't finna win shit. But the way Trey wanted that extension this summer, and then you get hurt, he would have been better off the Hawks being 0-7 in the last 7, being 5-2. Even though the Hawks are way better with Trey, like there's no debate. But when teams get to winning without you, GMs and owners get to thinking shit. So I don't know.
Especially when, I think it's been contentious for a while. Like I haven't forgot that they really wanted to trade last season or that season before last. Trey was really about to get traded, and this shit got turned around the other way. But I think that they kind of been veering outside of Trey because for one, Trey is hurt a lot. Nobody tell like Trey misses a lot of games throughout the year. He's hurt a lot. I feel like the last 4 or 5 Hawks games I've been to, he hasn't played. Like
Trey only played like twice this season. Yeah, he's been out.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's one. And then, like you said, I think that now you have to get another point guard. I would like to see Nickeil Alexander-Walker finally play in this in this role and just see what he can do without Trey. I'm not saying he's the point guard of the future, but
he has to be averaging like 18. He been hooping. What a great fucking pickup. He's been fucking hooping.
No, for sure.
We need to trade Trey or get Giannis to Atlanta.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, nah. Hawks, man, keep up the good shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good shit.
AJ, you're a hater right now. You ain't got shit to say about the Hawks? Nothing good to say?
I mean, go team, go. I mean, what you want me to say?
Team, go.
I see you shake your head like, damn, this nigga really don't fuck with the Hawks. But we not gonna win shit though. We ain't winning shit. But I'm gonna enjoy this run.
Facts.
What got me is when you said some shit like Giannis to the Hawks. Like, why the fuck we do that?
Yeah, no. Why would the books do that? I guess my point is, if you're not gonna get a dominant big like that, Jalen Johnson is good, but he's starting to hit me with the stretch 4 vibes. Like he shoot too much for me. I think Trey needs a real rim runner. If you're not gonna do that and you're not gonna win, you might as well get rid of Trey. I was gonna say Wemby. Like you need somebody like Wemby or Giannis to play with Trey at this point with this supporting cast. Somebody like that, and you're not getting Wemby.
Them two unicorns, bro. You're not getting them, but even because to me the best version of Trey, I agree with you, is the best version of Trey is when he had Capella and John Collins. If you had a more souped up John Collins version, you feel me, like someone with more consistent, you know what I'm saying? And just the overall better player than John Collins, but that art. I mean, obviously you put a Giannis or a Wemby on the team. You feel me?
Do you see in the world where Trae Young can get traded to the Spurs?
No, the Spurs got 15 point guards. No,
they got Fox, Dylan Harper, and can they use Castle sometimes too? So
Castle is the point still. Yeah, like no, they got too many point guards.
They can trade to the motherfuckers away. You know what I'm saying, to the Hawks.
Hey, I would take it if Trey wanted out and they're gonna give us Stephon
Castle
and maybe
give me Castle, Vassell, and Socron. So give me those three.
Yeah, because the Hawks are better now with that.
Give me those three. Because really with those three, if we don't have to give up too many of these, because if it's just trade for those three, and we get to keep all these athletic wings and shit we got, and then you add that, the Hawks will be fun to watch then for real, bro. Like, still need a better big man, still need some more big man play. But
we ain't winning shit. Even if we make that trade, we ain't winning shit.
Oh, the better question is who has more trade value at point guard, Trey or Ja?
Trey. No.
Ja. Trey Young is box office.
It's Ja.
Ja Morant.
I think Trey.
You must be including everything, off the court, everything. I mean, just as a player.
You have to, bro. You have to. Because they're going to consider, I'm asking for trade, but they're going to consider all of that when the trade is proposed. And then not only just off the court, injuries, like I said, Trey be hurt, but Ja be hurt. Ja miss seasons and shit. You feel me?
And I think that's why Ja wants to set up for the jump shots and not want to go charge in the hole like he normally wants to.
Well, get better at shooting them then.
That's what I'm saying. Cool. I'm saying he figured that's out. You know he will. Like he's not gonna play this rest of his career, bro. He's not gonna just be a portion. He's learning, bro. No, Ja Morant, Trey Young can hoop. Trey Young, I'm not nothing for Trey Young, but if I'm comparing Trey Young to fucking Ja Morant, stop it. No way.
And that's why. See, man, not to go back to these conversations just give me such a more appreciation for Russell Westbrook to still play as a Bulldog. Damn, the 17, 16 years in, never been a great shooter, and still. What it was, nigga, all-time rebounding guard. Nigga got them. But he up there in points. By the way, like just shout out to
Triple
Westbrook.
doubles.
Most
Triple doubles. Kevin did
underrated.
that.
Yeah, most underrated, bro. I ain't trying to get back on that Carmelo conversation, but that shit, I think he might be the most unappreciated athlete in sports. Not even just hoopers, like. But yeah, I
That's
think
another conversation. That's a whole nother. Not
yeah,
that
that's
you saying shit. I'm thinking this shit. Stop doing that. Cause yeah, good. That was a crazy take. I ain't just crazy because I don't know, but it sound good right now. But let me think. That's some shit I think about.
he.
Okay.
I mean, he may not be number one, but he's on the short list.
Yeah,
Because
it
if
ain't
you
too
got
people.
to
It
think
got some
like
people
that,
ahead of him.
okay.
But a lot of people feel like Russ is good, but it's like you just couldn't win with him. Like they feel like you just like playing like Russ. You can't really win with that shit. That was the only really knock on Russ. I feel Russ was get a ring. Now you gotta have uncomfortable conversations. Like if Russ right now got with a championship team and he's playing like even though he's like Denver. Say he was running ring with Denver and Joker's Joker, but Russ was key down the stretch and like they couldn't win without Russ. And they got that ring. It will force people to have uncomfortable conversations because now he got the resume, now he got the ring. You know what I'm saying? No, to go along with it. Even though he only got that one ring gonna hold that much value because of the criticism that came with him, you not be able to win with him and shit like that. So
Could you win with Chris Paul? Did you? No. Does Chris Paul have the
but
fucking
a lot of people
accolades
will
of
put
Russ? No.
it's a lot of people will put goddamn fucking Russ over Chris Paul these days, bro.
Yeah, that's they fucking should.
That's what I'm saying. So that I'm saying like that washes it out. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm just
Like
saying when that conversation was being had, who was the niggas that you was winning with? Wasn't nobody like, cause like I could say that about a lot of these niggas, past and present. You feel me? I don't know. That shit crazy. You got to build the right team around any of these niggas, and nobody has done it alone. Nah, that nigga has done it alone. You feel me? And you know, I would have liked that OKC team to stay together a little longer. Like, cause I in my opinion, bro, it wasn't Russ' fault they didn't go to the finals when Golden State walked them down 3-1. That was on KD. KD had some. Russ dropped 36 one game where KD only gave you 18. So it you feel me? It's dicey, dog. Russ gets scapegoated a lot because he do make mistakes and shit like that. But give me Russ, bro. Give me Westbrook, dog. I ain't
old
going.
school though. Give me a real quick before you move on. My bad. Walk. Give me a hot name that you would take besides Chris fucking Paul. Give me a name that everybody would be thinking like nah, and you would take over. Did you take Russ over? There are a lot of people would.
Bro, honestly, after Steph, Magic, Isaiah, I damn near take and probably Jason Kidd because I just got a lot of respect for Jason Kidd coming up watching. I'll probably take Russ over any of the other niggas. They can be a whole
Rondo?
debate. Yeah. Yeah. Then what kind of team do I got? Do I have a team with superstars or am I this is a blank canvas? That's my point. If I don't have
If you either
obviously I would have
a
picked
blank
Russ
canvas.
over Rondo for that Celtics team or a certain situation, but I don't have nothing to start with and I need a point guard.
You start with Russ.
Yeah, give me outside of those 3 or 4, give me Russ. For sure. And we just digress like a motherfucker, but Russell Westbrook needs to appreciate. That's why I like how he dropping his nuts. Even after he got there, and he was like, they asked him like, "How did you feel about getting that rebound?" Some shit. He was like, "Well, I'm the most prolific guard rebounder ever." And the dude was like, "Well, why do you say that?" He's like, "Nigga, look at the numbers." And who's number one amongst rebounding guards ever? Russell Westbrook.
It's a little gap too.
Come on, bro. Who's on their ass for most points ever at the point guard position? Russell Westbrook. Whoever
What number what he rank at with that? You know?
He's second in he's second in total points by point guard. Most points. I'm sorry, Chad, man. We went off topic, but Russ needs some love. Most points by point guard NBA history. Boom. So Oscar Robertson is one. Bro, he on Oscar Robertson ass, bro. Oscar Robertson is one with 26,710. Russ is second with 26,355. Bro, need 400 more points to be the all-time scoring. Steph's still going. Steph at 20, he's right under 26,000. So, but Russ need 400 more points to be the all-time.
How fast you think he get that?
Depending on his burn, I mean, he will have to. I think it would take till next season. I don't think he get 400 points this year, just based off his role. But he can get half of that this year, and then get that other half next year. So I think he passes him, and then we'll see what Steph do as far as coming up after that. But after those two, it's ugly. Chris Paul is fourth, and he got 23,000. So it's gonna take one of these prolific point. I mean, Luka is gonna probably surpass everybody on this list. You know what I'm
It depends
saying?
on how he can play though. You gotta have longevity. That comes up. Them boys putting numbers up right now. They play to get lead for a long time.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. I digress. We was talking about Ja and Trey, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see what y'all saying as far as Ja. I just think it's Trey.
Give me jump.
I just think it's Trey.
I think it's Ja too. I do think Trey is better, but trade value, I'm not solid edge on that one. I think it's Ja.
You don't money, especially going to the city, the A. What?
Nah,
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
shit way more party out than Trey did. Not for what Trey.
That part's cap. That part's cap. Trey locked in with the rappers, the athletes.
No, Trey. I'm not going to dispute what Trey did for the city.
You're not going to do Trey like
I'm not. I. USC got down that nigga jabbering and rap videos like Michael Vick, boy. He'll be at the award show with them niggas, boy. And Ja Morant kicking it with them boys. Come on, boy.
And that's what worried me. That's why I don't want Ja ass in the city, boy.
Ja bring us in the city, boy. He gonna, boy, what? You like it, Thug them can't be in the city. He gonna be with Lucci and all them boys, boy. Hell no. He'll be with Boosie and shit. Boosie made the gang going crazy with Ja Morant, boy.
I do not want Ja and T in Atlanta, but I ain't gonna hold you, boy.
They gonna have the city rocking, boy. Real talk.
I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. Good game last night. Also, man, the Warriors, man. I ain't trying to get on the soapbox because we've had an up and down season. Steve been playing with the lineup a little bit, and we've just lost some. We've had some bad losses, but when they lock in, bro, they can beat anybody. Last night was a good game. They were struggling early against San Antonio, down 16, and Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. I'm not Jimmy. The whole team, bro. Draymond Green, Wemby had like 30, but the points when it mattered, laid down the possessions you needed. Draymond brought that old veteran defense out on Wemby ass, like stood him up a couple times.
What do you mean? I didn't catch that game, so I'm asking you. Paint the picture for people.
I mean, he brought the elements of defense that Draymond brings: savviness, strength, playmaking, bro. Defensive playmaking. Like he's a defensive player with big. He's Chris Jones of the NBA. When a big play needs to happen in a big moment defensively, Draymond 90% of the time.
So you're telling me that Draymond guarded Wemby man to man head up?
Not for the entire game.
No, I'm not even sure. It's talking about for moments. It was times in the game.
Yeah. No, yes, it was. Yes.
And Draymond was able to hold his own and not get dominated by Wemby.
Bro, we talking about Draymond Green. We're not talking about Anthony Davis and them other niggas, bro. We talking about Draymond Green, bro. Now I can say it's Wemby, bro. Wemby, like he makes plays too.
Draymond.
Yeah, but no, like even the smarts to goddamn. So it was one play where they ran a pin down for Wemby, and they tried to run like some side action with De'Aaron Fox, like on the brush screen, and catch Wemby on the post. And Draymond sold like he was coming for the post and pulled a chair out on his ass. And Jimmy Butler was able to come off the wing and get the steal. and goddamn boom, fast break. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, bro, like savviness. That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't always about who could jump the highest, all that other shit. But he definitely stood him up one play where he just Wemby tried to move him and couldn't move Draymond. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
The
crazy.
same shit happened with Vanderbilt when Vanderbilt guarded him when they played.
Vando had to play like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, Gil was talking about that. They getting niggas that just they. I'm explaining it like Gil. I felt the same way, but they said Wemby catches the ball, and the first thing he does is hunch down. Like he hunches down to make his move. When realistically, nigga, you should stay up. Nobody can contest that. Like y'all remember when KD used to try to do that ball handling shit all the time? KD don't do that shit like that no more. That nigga catch that shit and he finna rise the fuck up. But they're like, Wemby gets down to your level and you already under him, so it's easy to take it. I ain't watched the game last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I can imagine how Draymond guarded him. I can already see it because I saw Vando do it.
Yeah, I'm saying there's no way in here. If I'm Wemby, I'm not putting this bitch nowhere. Like
you catch it high and just shoot it. Yeah.
Like what are we doing? He gonna yeah. He's still young. He's still trying to have fun with it, but ain't no way in hell. No disrespect to Draymond Green, but y'all know like I know, there's no way in hell that fucking Draymond Green supposed to guard
anybody. Wemby. Nobody. If he did to AD what he did to AD the first night of the season, nobody should be able to guard him. He dominated AD, but AD is tall. That's why they putting these shorter guys on him. And them niggas taking the ball. Or making
it wasn't even like a lot of steals. Like I feel like Wemby did a better job with keeping it higher last night because it was like one play where Jimmy did get a steal where he had it low. But like with Draymond, the shit that was brilliant him defensively was the ball denials. You know what I'm saying? The front of him. It was a great plan too because he's smart. So like they played to the angle. So Draymond fronting them while goddamn you got Al Horford and Post goddamn kind of playing that lingering dunker spot for defense, and you know what I'm saying, just making the Spurs have to work harder than they did. And Wemby fell in love with the three a little bit last night. He hit a few in the first half and fell in love with the three a little bit and got a little cold late where he should have been taking his ass to the post. You know what I'm saying? So like when I seen him pull up a couple times for the three and miss, I was like, yes. I'm like, pull up. Even before he missed, I'm like, hey, I'll take it. You live with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd rather him out there pulling up than in the paint. Yeah. But now, good win. Shout out to the chef. We already know, hey, he gonna put on the show when he put on the show. So shout out to Chef Curry.
You could not end that shit on talking about some damn Steph Curry.
We was literally talking about the Warriors game last night. Also, did not talk about
Green and down to the defense side of it. We were about to move.
I can't talk about a nigga who dropped 46.
I ain't mad at you. Hey, pop your shit. I ain't mad at you. I just to be known. You had to do it.
The nigga dropped 46, bro. Shout out to Jimmy too. He had like 28.
You dropped 46.
Yeah, 46 last night.
Pop that shit.
Hey, hold up.
How many threes he hit?
He cleared the parlay. So shout out to Steph. He cleared the parlay last night. He was my
last.
He
didn't even go crazy with the threes, bro. He didn't even go crazy with the threes, bro. It was shell. He was he got to the foul line. Like he was selling the threes, getting the contact, finishing. I can't pull up how many threes he made right now, but I know from watching it, it wasn't nothing crazy. I mean, it might have been like 5 or 6, but that's nothing but still. It wasn't like 10, 11. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, he had like 15 free throws last night. No. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so he had 46. So while we on the topic of Wemby, man, now let's just address this right now. You know, Wemby came in the league, and I'm sure this is a conversation that'll probably be repeated throughout his career. But can Wemby be the GOAT?
Can he? I don't know. Supposed to be? Fucking right. This skill set with that height, bro, is like I said, that's why I was surprised to hear you talk about how Draymond Green was able to even front him, throw the ball up. I love Draymond Green as a defender. I think he's gonna go down as probably one of the best defenders, better defenders of all time history, as he should be. But when I'm looking at Wemby, how tall is nigga? Like 7'6", 7'8",
7'5".
And then he got taller too, yeah. With that skill set, like I think I told Walt, in the next 3 to 5 years, 3 to 4 years, Bro supposed to be in the finals or won that bitch by now. No cap. They got to figure that out. You got a nigga like that on your team? No. Hell, you got to, first of all, he can market it. You can market that shit, number one, with this nigga right here. And then two, like, the skill set, who can really stop that shit? Really. And he's getting better. He's only going to get better with this shit. So, nah, I think he's supposed to go down as a big growth. But you know how that shit go, longevity, the amount of rings and accolades, and also the say healthy. How healthy can you be? For how long can you be? I feel you give Wemby another 10, 11, 12 years in this league. He's supposed to do a lot in them 12 years, so we can be like, Brett probably the GOAT. He probably better than LeBron and Jordan and shit like that.
Can I go up?
Yeah.
Can Wemby be the GOAT? Yes. And the reason it's so definitive a yes for me has nothing to do with his offense. It has everything to do with his defense. I think that he could go down as the best defender ever. Like, with all due respect to whoever you consider the great defender, Ben Wallace, Bill Russell, you know what I'm saying? Any of those, Dwight Howard, any of those great big men, Hakeem, you know what I'm saying? He has the ability to be a better defender than all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I think his offensive game is great. I don't know if he'll ever be considered the best offensive player in the league, especially where it's so many niggas who can score and so many great offensive players. But I think he'll always be in the mid. He'll always be a dude with a skill set that can score. And then when you
can he get a scoring title?
Can
he get a scoring title, in your opinion?
Can he? Yes. Will he? I don't think so. Because I don't think Wemby scoring 35 a game and shit like that is the best path of success for the Spurs. I don't think that's the best path to success for the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan wasn't. Can he? I mean, obviously he can do it. I don't think he will do it, and I don't think that's the best option for them to do it. I don't think the Spurs want Wemby to be a scoring champion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the best use for him. I think you're perfectly content with Wemby averaging 28 a night, 30 a night. Like, I think you perfectly content with that. Because I think the scoring title now to get that bitch is gonna be about 31.
33.
You know what I'm saying? 33, 32.
So what's 2-3 more points then?
That's a lot.
That's a lot, bro. That's the difference between nigga, look at all the people average like 30, like Shade won it, averaging like 30 point whatever. That shit matters. Cause nigga, you can be 2 points under a nigga and 8 points below him in scoring per game. Depending on how the 0.2, 0.3, all that shit break out. You feel me? So I don't think that they want him to be like, he'll have prolific scoring nights and all of this shit. Now, this is just regular season. Now, what could it shift once playoff time hits? Maybe, depending on what they need, especially while they still building the perfect team around him. But I think you want Wemby to be the most dominant defender in the game, a scoring nightmare who picks his spots, you know what I'm saying, better in the post. But I think that you want him to, especially ideally, you want to reserve majority of his energy for defense, bro, because he can fuck up a whole game plan defensively. I seen this nigga guard nigga from the 3-point line, then stop the fucking the backdoor cut. Then, like, he is special watching him defensively with the limp. So I think that's the path for him. Now, obviously, when it has to come into place, but I think that when you factor in him being, in my opinion, could go down as the greatest defender ever with his offensive game, that total package, in my opinion, could make him the GOAT. It's on you, Walt.
I'm gonna say no. This is will he or can he?
Can he?
Well, hold on. Oh, okay.
See, will he is a different question. That
title is how fast can we go down as a GOAT? Now that can be changed. We can got that.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see the title.
That is the title. That's the title.
How fast can Wemby go down as the GOAT?
Yeah, that was the title. But it don't matter. You can answer however you feel.
I like how fast. That's a good one. It would obviously take an entire career, but yeah,
A long career.
I'm gonna just do
Really?
Will. I know y'all did Can. I'm gonna just do Will because I think Can. I think we all agree, right, that he can for sure. But I think Will. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't. I think the days of a player winning 4, 5, 6 championships, I think those days are over. I think them days is over. With these new people, like they're I don't want to use the word attitudes, but they're whatever. I think we're gonna see more players that care. Y'all know how college. If y'all been watching college, the college football, the playing field has been even. Like it's almost even because of the NIL.
Mm-hmm.
They care more about the money and all of that, which is fine if that's what they care about. That's fine. I think we're gonna see that more in the NBA. Like I think more NBA niggas are gonna want to prove that they're a one, or where can I go to get the most money? Like I think all the teaming up shit, I think that shit might cease. And I just think with it being even, the only way you're gonna become the GOAT to me is if you win the same amount as Jordan, but your numbers are better, or you win more than Jordan. And I think the days of people winning anything over 3 championships is over. I think those days are dead. Like we looking at Joker, who I consider to already be a top 20 player of all time. At worst, Joker is top 20 to me. He got 3 MVPs, all these other accolades. He's still fishing for number 2. So I don't know how I can look at Wemby and feel like he's gonna get any more than Joker got. So I don't think so. I think Wemby retires as like top 30 to 50 player, but GOAT. We're saying GOAT. We're saying the greatest of all time. I don't see that. I don't see it. I think niggas is finna win they 1 or 2 championships, and that's gonna be it. I don't think we finna see niggas. I don't think we finna see any more steps where you stay with Golden State your whole career. Or who's the other nigga? LeBron. I guess LeBron did move around a lot, huh, AJ? I don't think we gonna see I set that up perfect.
He kept getting rings though. So
no, facts.
He got the same amount in one spot, but whatever.
I just don't see that.
Nobody cares about it. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about some shit.
My bad.
I'm talking to Walt. He chiming in and talking to me. Like,
all right,
all right. Say shit to Walt. Go ahead, Walt.
All right, but yeah, I think those days are over. And when I look at the Spurs team, Jeremiah, you touched on it a little bit earlier. I like Dylan Harper. I like Stephon Castle. I like De'Aaron Fox. Why do you need all 3 of them on the same team? Like if you look at the Spurs team, a lot of them do the same shit. It's kind of like the Hawks. When you look at the Hawks, like a lot of the Spurs players do the same shit. So they started off hot. The last few games I watched them, I haven't been that impressed with the Spurs. And I definitely haven't been that impressed with Wemby. Even though I do think Wemby will learn. He'll stop bringing the ball down and all that shit. He's going to go down as a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest defenders ever. But GOAT, we're talking about GOAT. So one day we're going to rank him over Steph Curry, over Michael Jordan, over LeBron James, over Kobe Bryant. I don't see that. I don't see that from Wemby. I don't see it. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Your argument actually, like I'm gonna stick with my butt. You made your argument well. I ain't mad at that.
Come on.
Cause like you said, do I really see Wemby winning 6 championships or more? No, and I do think that's what it's gonna take to surpass fucking Jordan. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. So no, that's a fact. That's a good point. But you want to know what's fucked up, bro? When I think about it, though, when you think about the league, and we got to move on. We've been on this for a minute. I just realized. But we looking at players that's already Hall of Famers, and it feel like they shouldn't be, bro. Like, that's how watered down the basketball Hall of Fame is. Like, Devin Booker right now, if he never dribbled again, is a Hall of Famer.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, some of these other guys, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say Brunson right now, but you get my point. Like Devin Booker, they compare Devin Booker's career to T-Mac, and T-Mac ain't won shit or made it nowhere. So it's like
to the finals at least, though.
The basketball it's just the Hall of Fame is so watered down.
T-Man should be Hall of Famer, in my opinion. And I
A
love
lot of
T-Man.
these niggas should be a Hall of Famer.
He's my favorite best players of all time, and he's not a Hall of Famer in my book.
Given their requirements, he is.
I mean,
but
they're
I
required
agree.
for the NBA
Their
selection for
requirements.
sure. Yeah, if where they going by, he definitely should be in it. But I believe T-Mac. No, he left a lot to be desired, but injuries are injuries. You see what I'm saying? Before we move on, I gotta say this because this shit been eating at me for since I watched it. Did y'all see the video of the video where Derrick Rose couldn't dunk?
Yeah, that shit broke my heart. Yeah,
bro,
that shit was sad. That shit was. I was like, damn, nigga, Dr. J can still dunk. I'm like, damn, Derrick.
You talking about nigga that really was balling above the rim?
Yeah, that shit broke my heart. And bro is like
up there no more.
Bro, not even 40. Like, bro, I think he's still in his 30s, bro. Like,
yeah, for sure.
That shit, yeah.
And I think it probably hurts you so much. Like if it was this person, that person, it wouldn't. Like if Manu Ginobili went and did that, we seen him dunk on niggas, but you wouldn't care. It's just that Derrick Rose has been bouncy since he was in high school.
Right.
And then
every time I think of Derrick Rose, I think of that nigga putting that bitch on his neck like this, bro.
And dunking on him, and being able to hang in the air for 10 seconds.
Like you talking about no. Talking about looking in the rim.
Yeah.
Like looking inside, like he's jumping that high. He's looking in that rim.
Bro might be the bounciest I ever seen, bro.
He is. He definitely is.
I ain't gonna all due respect to Vince.
Vince to me was just a nasty. I mean,
Vince, but bouncy, it looked and felt different with D Rose. D Rose, and then what D Rose was different is what with Vince and other niggas. D Rose jump off too. A lot of these niggas 1 foot jumpers and they glided. D Rose coming off 2 on your ass and flying with that shit. Like, oh man. Like he was a 2 foot jumper. Like these niggas come off 1 and glide. Like he clean up off 2 and just take off. That shit nasty.
Ant-Man is in that too. John and Ant-Man are in that too. But I got D Rose on that. But yeah.
They're flyers.
No, Jabby jumping.
They're flyers. It's just Derrick Rose was bouncy. Like when we talking about just the way it looked, maybe because they might jump higher ball enough, but the way it looked with Derrick Rose. Shout out to D Rose, man. Yeah, that shit broke my heart. Let's get into this All-Star game format real quick, fellas. You know what I'm saying? So the NBA has decided to go USA versus the world for the All-Star game format. I was initially excited, very much so, when I seen that announcement till I got the details. So the details is there will be 3 teams broken down into 8 players, 1 Euro team, 2 American teams. They will play round robin where Team A plays Team B, and then Team B plays C, and then A play the winner B. So however that shit break out. So
they all playing each other, right?
They're all supposed to play each other in a 12-minute game.
So ridiculous.
Yeah. I hated it last year, bro, and it was so trash, like the way that shit went down last year. I hated it. And now it's even more gimmicky. But, I want to get y'all opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about the All-Star game? And do you think that they should do away with the All-Star game completely?
They definitely shouldn't go away with the All-Star game. It has been not good for the last several years, but I'm not willing to say they should get rid of it. But I don't like this format. I think essentially what you're saying is it's positionless too, right? Just 24 All-Stars, right?
Yeah. It's super positionless from my understanding.
And it's 24 players, 3 teams. So the math tells me automatically that you're choosing at least 8 world players. I came up with 5 off the top: Luka, he'll make it. Sengun makes it. Joker makes it. Giannis makes it. SGA makes it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of the other three. Oh, well, Jamal Murray has been really good this year too. So maybe Jamal
I don't
Murray.
think I don't think it'll be Jamal Murray, bro. I think
Who the
it'll
other
be
three you got? Because Sabonis
so.
just started playing.
So I haven't really done the full breakdown of who I think, but like it's getting wicked, bro. Because I'm hearing like they could include Cat because he's like Dominican Republic or some shit like that. Like he could play for the world team. Um, I don't know how they'll do it, but I did hear like if they don't have enough Euros, then they will pull all stars
Oh,
from American with some type of other descent type shit.
uh,
You know what I'm saying?
Laurie Markkinen would make it this year. He's been
Lori too. Lori's been
I'd
good.
forget Wemby. And I mean, you could go Siakam, Franz
Wemby.
Wagner. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Okay,
enough.
then.
Yeah, it's
But
enough.
okay, okay. But
Yeah.
I think I just don't like the format. I think I would rather just do the NBA or USA versus the world as a part of All-Star break. Not the All-Star game needs to be East versus West. Like, I'm sorry, it needs to be East versus fuck LeBron and KD choosing teams and let's first win the 50. No, it needs to be East versus West. And if this person don't want to play because they heard it, bring a nigga in who will play. I feel like it's some All-Star. If you put Russ in the All-Star game, Russ is gonna fucking play.
That's why I'm most underrated,
like,
bro.
name who you want to name an All-Star, but play the niggas that's gonna play. Like who gonna go out there and really try to. I feel like there was pride in being the All-Star game MVP, but I don't see any pride in the game now. But those foreigners, they take pride. If you watch the World Games or the Olympics, whatever, they take pride. They
don't give a fuck about that All-Star game though. Luka, Joker, no, they do not.
That's why I said the World Games and the Olympics.
Yeah, I want to like the Olympics. Sure, the World Games, anything with their country name on it, they gonna see. But when it's NBA All-Star, them boys don't be giving no, it's zero fucks given.
Yeah,
like it's been bad, man. The last good All-Star game was probably the one after Kobe passed, where Kawhi won MVP.
Long time.
I
said it's been a long time.
Yeah, that was probably the best one, man, in a while. I'm a fan of them suspending it, bro, because I think, I think sometimes motherfuckers don't appreciate something till it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like take it away forever, but I am on some shit like, nah, bro, let the fans miss it, let the players miss it. Let's see what the impact will be like. Like I'm a fan because if you keep doing it every year and people keep complaining more and more every year about this shitty ass product, and we seeing it like y'all seeing it, then take it away. Maybe these niggas will give a fuck. Cause it's like they only care about the name. I was named the All-Star. They don't give a fuck about the game. So take away the All-Star selections, take away the game, take away all that shit for a year or two, and see these players act like they give a fuck, bro, and then bring it back regular East and West. And that's my opinion.
Real quick. All right, now I did miss it. I had to take care of some shit. So before I speak on my take and how I feel. So what y'all saying is there are 3 teams broken down into 8 players?
1 Euro team, 2 American teams. They all gonna play each other in 12-minute games.
So you said 2 American teams and 1 Euro team?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't hate it, but I don't like that. I'd rather them play. You don't think there'd be enough foreigners that can make an All-Star team?
No, not good ones. And then the ones that are only one that's gonna give a fuck is Giannis and maybe Shea a little bit. Luka and Joker is not gonna give a fuck, bro.
I disagree. I disagree. You can make an All-Star team this year, bro. 12 players, but you're gonna have to hold some American players though. That's
what I'm saying. Like it's.
But not fuck that. Bring up the other ones, like even if they not like, even if that's, you know, it could be alternatives too.
Oh, if they do that, if they just say fuck it, we're gonna just take like they don't have to really be All-Star worthy, but we just gonna take the 12 top. foreigners, Euro, then that'll be that. Yeah, they can
And
put it together.
that's what I'm saying.
Like I'm thinking about 12 that's actually playing
Bro,
at
listen.
all-star level.
Hold on.
But
There is 12. Go ahead, AJ. Go ahead. But there
All
is
I'm
12.
saying is this, because I disagree with the hell you saying, Jeremiah. Now, to a certain point, if they keep trying and shit don't work, then yes, take it away. But to say that them foreigners not gonna ball, people at that point, you don't think them foreigners believe they can get on the NBA stage with all the eyes. You got the top Americans to say, nigga, we really better than USA basketball. Hell, we believe in 2028 that we probably not gonna win that shit. You see what I'm saying when it gets to that point? So and I believe that's gonna make niggas wanna hoop. Cause them foreigners gonna win the token. We don't have to play our style of basketball. It ain't gotta be American style of NBA format. If I thought just doing dunks and shit. You gotta play us.
yeah, but I think the format as set is now. Like I said, when I first seen U.S. versus the world, I was excited because I'm thinking it's gonna be a full game of U.S. in them. That was my. But I'm speaking on this stupid ass format. I
Even with this
definitely don't
format, it's
think
gonna
that
be
they're
more
getting
competitive. I think be more competitive even with this format because you still got to play. You still got to see the Euros.
12-minute game. It's 12 minutes. Nobody want 12-minute games, bro.
Get right
Like,
to it. I mean, no, granted,
Nah.
no. I'm with you. It's some bullshit. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm not. I think that's some bullshit. 12 minutes is crazy. But at the end of the day, like I believe it'd be more as far as being more a better product. I would bet there would be a better product. Even though the format is ass and they could be tweaked as far as being competitive and then being like actual basketball. Them folks don't want them joking them one and Giannis and boys, like they can kick their ass. And I
they
believe they
can't.
want to. I believe they would want to. Given the opportunity to show that
I
other
don't
foreigners
think Joker
are better
gets
Americans.
messed up.
And I think that opened the brand for the NBA even more, far as making it more global. Yeah, I think they would be. I think because the foreign would take pride in it, that will make the Americans like, oh no, you're not gonna embarrass us like that. Not ego kick in. You see what I'm saying? I believe that was how it would be. Before it would be bad. I believe that would happen.
Well, they should have did this shit. That was it. It should have just been a full game. And I'm with you, Walt. Now that I think about it, you could get 12-year-olds. Go ahead and you want to give me your who would be your 12 All-Star year-olds now that you thought about it.
Like I said, Giannis, Joker,
Mm-hmm.
Luka,
Mm-hmm.
Sengun, and SGA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we talking about this year based off what we've seen this
right
year.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, Embiid ain't played enough. But I think Wemby,
Siakam. Mm-hmm.
Laurie Markkinen, however you say the motherfucker.
Markin has been good. I give Laurie. That's 8.
I think Franz Wagner.
That's a reach. He ain't been an All-Star
play this year. Hey,
he's been cool.
I'm definitely going with Josh Giddey. Niggas averaging damn near triple-double.
I forgot Giddey. What, he Canadian?
He's some motherfucker. No. I think he's Australian.
Giddey's been really good for sure.
And then if you want to put Jamal Murray in there, that's like 10.
Jamal Murray's been the third best player on his team. For Aaron Gordon's been better than Jamal Murray.
Well, Aaron Gordon is American, so that don't have nothing to do with me right now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying because we were talking about really people at All-Star level. I don't think Jamal Murray's been at All-Star level.
I don't think they have to be at All-Star level. So like,
no, for the sake of the debate me and Walk was having, we was thinking about.
We finna turn this into a totally different conversation. And you don't think Jamal Murray's been an All-Star this year? That nigga has been balling this year, man.
You think Jamal Murray's been a top guard in the West? He should be. So fuck the format. If it was just All-Star, Jamal Murray should be an All-Star.
I'm talking about the format. Hold up. You said will he be an All-Star? How many guards do they usually take? 5?
But there's no guard.
For the West. No, he in the West. I don't know how they do this shit now, bro.
It's the top players.
No. Jeremiah said, I thought you said forget the format. Do I think he's been a top guard in the West?
Yeah, like do you like if it was we just need a world player, we just taking All-Stars. You think Jamal Murray's been an All-Star this year?
How many point guards or how many guards do they take?
I mean, it's the West, so it'll be like 4.
Luka for sure. SGA, damn, Steph. It'd be close. I think he's right there.
After those three, I think he's right there. Unless you can take Devin Booker. Devin Booker been on one. But like Ant-Man will end up making it, but Ant-Man been hurt.
Ant-Man been hurt.
Booker
Booker has been cooking.
I'm fine with Booker. If you want to say Booker, I'm fine with that. Booker been on one. He should have been the best player on his team because he hooping. But I don't think he's just a scrap. We ain't got to spend too much time on it though.
Yeah, that's cool.
They got about 9 that are for sure all-stars. Josh Giddey.
I give you that. I give you that, especially because I didn't think about Giddey. I'm thinking Giddey just white boy.
I had to look up. He's Australian, but he looking like he been one of the top niggas. He averaging 21 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Like that's an all-star. That's an all-star.
No, for sure. The Giddler.
Hey, go ahead.
The Giddler. But nah, man. So NBA, man, we love the product, man. We just not a fan of this format. Definitely missed the opportunity here to really do something cool. You know what I'm saying? I think it should have just been USA versus World full game if you were gonna do this format. You know, just like y'all turned the rookie sophomore game into USA versus the World. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it's a start. I believe it's going. I believe eventually will get like that. I think they got to see how it would be the competition. I believe once the Euros they show, or the Euros the Europe whoever the foreigners show that we can really, it'll be a dope game. I believe definitely get to that point. I definitely see that. I think they're trying to test it out, give it a test run. They throwing shit at the wall right now, see what stick. I definitely think it get there.
For sure. We gonna see, man. Real quick, we gotta talk about Walk's team real quick before we get off the NBA. Walk's other team, you know what I'm saying? We know you are a devoted Hawks fan as well, you know what I'm saying? You West Side John for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Devoted is stretch.
The Mavs been going through it this year, man. I think they're 4-9. I don't even think they that. I think I'm confusing their record. But they definitely have a losing record. Hasn't been good. Nico has been fired. Did Nico deserve to be fired, Walt, or was he scapegoated?
He deserved to be fired next. He made the move. He went into the interview the very next day and stood on the move. Scapegoat is when everybody was involved and they just blame you. He stood on the move the very next day. Bye.
See,
the funny thing, AJ,
I don't like what you just did there. I don't like what you just did there.
It's a fact.
You use scapegoat to the literalist of terms you could.
I answered the question the way you asked me.
You used it very literally.
I ain't heard you, bro. Real talk, about to get just real nigga, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't.
He asked me a question.
Real ass nigga. Now you gonna play that card, bro? No, bro.
Jeremiah asked me a question.
Don't do that, bro. You a real ass nigga, dog. You a real nigga, dog.
He stood on the move the very next day. He stood on the move the very next day.
Let be clear. So you believe?
So I can't have my answer.
I'm about to give you. I'm gonna give you another question for another answer. So you believe in your head that any GM can trade any player, no matter what they is, and don't gotta ask for permission first? You don't feel he had gotta ask permission to trade off motherfucking Luka to Lakers? I'm listening.
AJ, I'm gonna give. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all some real context, right? So y'all know I teach first grade, right? They'll get up and just start moving around the class, and I'll be like, "Hey, before you do something, you gotta raise your hand. If I want to leave work, I gotta ask first. I can't just leave." So that's the answer to your question. But that's not the question that Jeremiah asked me. I'm answering the question that was asked to me.
Whatever.
Stop. All right, let's be fair. They put Nico, they made Nico the face of that move. Nico is not the owner. I don't believe GMs have real say. They got say so, but the owner has to sign off on everything. He was absolutely whatever the term is that Jeremiah used. He was that for sure. Because let us have been 8-2 right now or whatever. Totally different story. Y'all knew AD couldn't stay healthy when we traded for him. Y'all knew that which is why the Lakers were so because AD could stay if AD could stay healthy. I don't know if the Lakers would have moved off of him. I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. So yeah, he was absolutely scapegoated. But I just had to answer the question in its literal sense until AJ brought me that context. But I really tell them that all the time. I'm like, nigga, I can't do what I want to do, so you could. But yeah, nobody could do what they want to do unless you the top dog. So yeah, they made his face. They made his face the face of that move just in case. If it didn't go well, they would have took the credit for it. Since it didn't go well, he gets fired. Yeah. All right, y'all got your answer. Y'all not saying shit now. Y'all happy?
Nah, we just make sure we just went to hear
Y'all
all that
niggas
real
lame as
nigga
hell,
shit come
boy.
out. Yeah,
Y'all
I
could have
mean
let
it's
that shit
all
ride.
good. It's all good. Y'all
No,
fuck.
we could have moved on to another subject. Y'all could let that shit ride. But yeah, he absolutely got scapegoated for real. Yeah.
I call it sports scapegoat because it happens to all of them. The owners are in on all of these decisions, but when the shit go wrong, somebody gotta take the fall. That's the shit across the board. So I don't feel like Nico got done wrong, but he was scapegoated. If you get my point, it's like a sports scapegoat. Like he wasn't done wrong. He was in on it. You know what you signed up for when you sign up for that job, one, but yet alone be a part of that decision. So he wasn't done wrong unless everybody done wrong. You know, this come with the shit, bro. This how they get down. We all know don't shit move without the owner's fucking decision with his ink on the paper. So every time some shit go wrong, there's always a coach or a GM. You know what I'm saying? That bites the bullet. And sometimes they deserve it, sometimes they don't. They get scapegoated too. That's just how this shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
But man, no, that's good, man. Let's veer off the NBA, man. We got a lot of time to get on the NBA. It's gonna be a long, hopefully great NBA season, man. Let's take this shit to the football side of things, man. The NFL, week 10, week 11, whatever we heating up.
There we go.
We heating up. Let's start with the defending champs. You know what I'm saying? Um, AJ Brown had a I don't want to call it a press conference, but he was asked some questions, camera in front of him, microphone, and he basically said, "I don't care what nobody think or how they feel, all that. We gotta." I'm gonna paraphrase this shit. AJ Brown said, "We won a ring last year. Whoop de doo." You know what I'm saying? Like, thanks for the ring. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. We won a ring last year. Whoop de doo. And then proceeded to say it's not about winning. It's about performances and week to week things. And he don't care how nobody feel and all of this stuff. We've seen Philly win the Super Bowl last year with contentious behavior from AJ Brown. Walt, is it possible again this year? Is it getting worse? How do you feel about his comments? And then I ask my follow-up question.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I appreciated the fact that he said it because we do get tired of those professional ass answers that they all give. Oh, is it like sometimes I think we do want to hear how athletes really feel, but I also think it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not surprised though. AJ Brown has showed us like all the signs were there that this is really how he felt, right? Like when they won the Super Bowl, do y'all remember that post on Instagram?
Yes.
He told us in so many words that this is how he feels.
Yeah.
And when he doesn't get targets, even in the win, we hear little shady comments about his coach. He don't really say nothing about Jalen Hurts, but everybody else in the Eagles uniform and the Eagles front office, they all speak so highly of Jalen Hurts. He doesn't really say anything about Jalen Hurts, and that lets me know how he feels about Jalen Hurts. So you didn't ask me this, but I'm gonna just take it a step further. I'm not gonna say that they should move him, but if it was me, I know it's too late this year. If it was me, I'm moving AJ Brown.
See, y'all, I said that 3 weeks ago, and y'all disagree with me.
Hey, it's never too late to come around, man. Well, hey, in this case, about 3 weeks too late. But yeah, you gotta move him. Like to come out and blatantly, we all know that receivers are divas. For the most, Julio Jones, the only receiver I ever seen that's just like win, 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 win. And then the the white receivers. But
Like the
most
only
of our
the only great Megatron too, maybe. Megatron never had diva moments like
it
that.
wasn't only no. So, and I want to say Jamar Chase, but it's easy for Jamar Chase because he gets all the targets. But we know that they're divas, but for him to like even this shit that T.O. used to say, I'm gonna work out in my front yard till I get paid, like AB before his spiraling. Like we seen little shit, but we never heard a nigga come out and really say off a Super Bowl. Now if you was 3-6 and y'all been bad since you came to the Eagles, cool. But off a Super Bowl,
And you like the number one seed in NFC right now. Like
that's it right there, right now. And then
like you're the defending. They have the most impressive resume of anybody in the NFL this year. They beat the Chiefs at Kansas City. They beat Dallas opening night. They just beat Green Bay. They beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Like they have the most impressive resume of the fucking NFL season so far.
And you telling fantasy owners to just drop you like, nah, none of that is ever gonna make sense to me. So, like I said, I'm gonna take it a step further. They gotta move them, and by move, I mean even if you gotta just cut them next year,
and what
5th round pick, you gotta get rid of them
for sure. Because it's frustrating. What's frustrating is if AJ Brown was in a contract year or something like that, I could probably feel him more because now my numbers ain't right. Y'all might try to lowball me. They paid you top of the receiver money. You fresh on the extension. You feel me? Like they showed you the love by paying you. You know what I'm saying? They've done all these things. You won a Super Bowl, and then you basically came out and just like you said, I remember the tweet too. He was like, I thought winning the Super Bowl would quench my thirst for football, but it didn't. My satisfaction is from dominating my opponent. And I get
winning
it
the Super
too.
Bowl but winning the Super Bowl is literally dominate. I don't care if you win every game 17-16. You dominated the team that won, dominated the league that year. Even if it was the Giants that got a wild card, you dominated.
And my point is, what feeling felt worse to you? The Super Bowl where you got off and you were sitting there looking pitiful on the sideline when the Chiefs won, or not doing much throughout the year. It's just weird, bro. But you fucking won though, so it's like, and you're paid. That, like I said, if he was a young boy trying to get paid, or even if he had a contract extension coming, I would kind of smell it a little more. I still wouldn't fuck with it, but it would at least make more sense to me. I can't wrap my head around. It's like you got your bread. You know what I'm saying? You are on a team that is trying to go back to back in Super Bowls, and every week you showing your ass. You know what I'm saying? I can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand AJ Brown for the life of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're not
to come out and say that, like, it is wild, bro. Coming off a win, your team is number one seed, defending champion. You're paid, and you still just can continue to. He's the only distraction, bro. It's a team that has been very buttoned up. He is the only distraction.
literally.
And when that player came out a couple years ago and they shut him up, when he was like, "Yeah, AJ and Jalen used to be tight. They don't fuck with each other like that no more." You know what I'm saying? Like this was and they tried to make it up. And Jalen came out the next game and threw him the ball. Like, y'all like that. But then, like, it's been what it's been since. So I would have traded him 3 weeks ago, and I don't know. AJ, I don't know if you heard, but those were Jalen Brown, AJ Brown's comments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all AJs can be a little, temperamental. How did you feel about what he said? Do you think he tripping? Like what's going on with that?
It's hard for me to say tripping because like I don't know exactly everything he knows. I'm not in the building. I'm not in the meetings. I'm not hearing what is being told to him through the coaching staff and shit like that. But for this man to come out and jump out the window time and time and time again, I believe maybe it's something new. I asked Walt yesterday. It's something to this offense. It looks fucking. Everybody who watches the game is saying the same thing. It looks fucking predictable. I feel it's not a coincidence that it's that Saquon Barkley has not been going crazy this year. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of films been on him, and a lot of people are defending him differently. But you were supposed to be one of the best play callers. If you're the NFL, if you call offense, you supposed to be one of those. You see what I'm saying? You want a top 32 that can call a play and strategize if shit happening. You gotta figure that out. You gotta figure out a way to get Saquon Barkley going. You see what I'm saying? You just can't have a healthy Saquon Barkley, even with a weak offensive line. I don't give a fuck even if it's not good. You supposed to find a way, strategize that shit. Hey, we gotta get our guys going. And only time I seen that where they really opened the offense up, I was really like, damn, was against the Rams for real. When that second half, when they came back, it was like, damn, like, all right, I almost had to eat my words about Jalen Hurts. That's how impressed I was. Like, nah, they think really can. Maybe they not let him fly. Maybe they not let him really rock to show his ability. Cause I seen it in that game. Like, nah, AJ Brown, like, so you throw that bitch there, I'm going to get it. Like, and I believe, and I don't know. You gotta think that's gonna be frustrating for me, knowing that my position, for me to play the game that I love, that I gotta suit up and I gotta go through all these trainings and to get my body and what I'm saying, get ready for these games. So he played. I do all this off the field, off season and shit like that, and I'm knowing what I can do to my opponent. I'm knowing what's going on, but my position is dependent on so many other factors for me to get the ball. I can only imagine how disappointing that can feel. You see what I'm saying? I'm Saquon Barkley is a quiet dude, but I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, we talk to his people. I really want to hear what he got to say about his offense and how he feel about his season. We know he's not going to say it publicly. You see what I'm saying? We know Devontae Smith, his energy, he's not going to probably go out and just say it publicly. Jalen Hurts. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you seen Chris Jones screamed at him in the middle of the game. Nigga, you didn't have 100 yards. We won fucking game. You see what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's satisfied with that to win the game and keeping that mentality going for the team, being a leader for sure. But I'm pretty sure I would love to see him say behind closed doors how he feels about how he can really play in that quarterback, his ability, like how he really can ball. Because you got to believe yourself to say, all right, Jalen, we're going to turn you loose and let you do X, Y, and Z. And you go out there and ball. So we know you believe yourself. You got to believe in yourself that you can do it. I really want to hear how you feel that you not really being able to do it. You see what I'm saying? And I know it's been times where Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown has been getting targets, but not a lot of catches. And there's been times where they both ball him, that's just balled out. But I don't know everything that AJ Brown knows to definitively say he's tripping, he's not tripping. I mean, he just has that personality where he's gonna say how he feels, and I feel he got to a point where enough is enough. Now, granted, I agree with y'all. Coming directly out of the Super Bowl and saying throwing shade.
Yes, that's the context right there.
Now, granted, now that is crazy. Now I could see later on in the offseason through a podcast you express that shit cool, but after y'all just did it, you ain't a little happy. All right, that is a little off. Go ahead.
I mean, like you said you don't know everything that AJ Brown know. My problem is we know too fucking much. Like, we know too much, bro. Like, the team is showing you how do niggas say show me that you really value me? Pay me. They paid you, bro. They're showing you that we want you here.
Okay. You
Yeah.
right. Before, I hate to cut you off, but you're right. But I know you're right. Do you believe in that offense though? Do you believe that offense is really getting them? They too snell orange.
No, I'm not disagreeing with none of that. I'm not
I think
defending.
it's
I'm
frustration.
not defending the off. This isn't a debate for me for the offense. I agree with you. No, nobody watching football can look at this offense and think that this is the optimal running offense when you look at the weapons that they have. No, absolutely not. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about AJ Brown and his constant remarks in the media. I'm not talking about how. Look,
I'm saying I know you're right, but that's why I said I know you're right. That's why I said that. I know you were going with it, but I'm saying you don't understand a little bit of why you can be frustrated because you value me, you gave me my money. I believe you gave my
Man,
money.
nobody.
I
Yes,
earned that. You feel me? I
no,
earned
but
that
that's not
paycheck.
my debate. I mean, I understand his frustration. I
That's my
shouldn't hear it though. That's my point. Let me make my point. I understand his
I thought you made that
frustration.
point already. I thought you talk first. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go. You made the point.
No, I'm rebutting off you like I
But
don't
I'm saying
think
you. So you
that.
believe? I believe it got to. I think it got to a point,
When did he
and you
get
can't.
there? He
And
been
just
doing
because.
it. When did he get there? Before the Super Bowl? After the Super Bowl? During the Super Bowl? Now? As the number one seed?
Like
Saquon come out, try to ease everything. We had a conversation, me, him, and Jalen. We talked this smooth. He come out the next week. I don't remember talking to them niggas. What like,
Right.
nah, it's just
yeah,
like, bro.
that's. But you can't. My thing is this. I understand. Somebody can look at that and be like, "Oh, you wrong." I can also look at that shit. And understand like he was like that fake ass shit. Like, don't be lying to these folks. We ain't had no damn
Are we
conversation.
who lying? We
I
don't
get
know
you
that
what he did.
Saquon
He
lying.
did nothing wrong, but I understand you can't tell somebody once you give them something to go off on, you can't tell them how to respond to it. If he feels a lot of fake shit going on and his personality is to call it to how you see it, you got it. Is it professional? No, it's not professional.
Oh,
I agree
nigga, this
with you.
is work,
But
bro. Niggas see fake shit at work all the time. You don't bring that shit to the work. It's work, bro. They paying you, bro. It's work, bro. It's you don't gotta
he
fucking
not
like
looking at it that
everybody.
way.
All right,
Everybody not the same way.
all
I
right.
agree. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not saying he not. I'm not saying you trick what you're saying. But all I'm saying, flip side to that is, I seen it too many times. Not just in professional sport athletes, but just dealing with personalities in general. People are
My
just different.
my
People are
thing
just
is,
wired different.
I just never seen it in this setting. That's why I say it keeps confusing me because they just gave you the extension. Y'all winning. You've had big games in the playoffs. Y'all winning. The offense has been what it's been, but it's like to this capacity and it's week after week after
Let
week
me ask you
with
a
you.
question.
Every week, even after big wins, you still coming out going crazy. It's just like, come on, bro. No, bro. Like we can't even lose the game. Lord forbid we lose a game. What you gonna say? You feel me? We winning the game, and you still week after week beating the dead horse, bro. That's why I said trade him, but that would have been my solution. I understand all the shit you said. I agree with. He can be frustrated by not. Do I think Philly is utilizing the AJ Brown great? No. Do I think he's going about it piss poor? Yes. Unless he
That's what.
just want
Hold
to
on,
get. Unless he just
but
don't give a fuck. And if he just don't give a fuck, that's on them. They should
and that's my thing.
identify.
I think he at that point was like, nigga, trade me. I think I think he's at that point. Like, yeah, you not utilizing me. I got the bread. Are cool. But yeah, some niggas that look, they got to think to they, because if he got the bread and be content, people have something to say about that. You see what I'm saying?
But
If
at this
he,
point, bro, is the trade deadline gone? Ain't no trading you. This is where we at this year. Let's go try to win another chip, bro. And we get and you still
I think
bitching
people.
week after wins, bro. Bro, that shit. I
I mean,
ain't, bro.
I give what he's saying too. Like I asked Walt, like yesterday, like, do you believe? How confident are you that they can really repeat or go deep, repeat make a real deep playoff push? Basically, what we seeing right now. Now, if they figure that shit out, and their offense was balling, like we seen them having flashes, I think a repeat. But the way they can just barely beat them Green Bay Packers and shit like that, like I get what he's saying. Like when he said that, man, they say, man, like it ain't just about the wins, it's performances. Like, we won the game, but we left a lot on the table to be desired. We could have won in a better fashion. And he believed what he got his arsenal, he got an offense,
That
he
shit
believed
don't.
better.
That's a loser fucking mentality. The Chiefs won every fucking one possession game last year,
I
and
lose
they was
mentality.
let me finish. They was defending champion.
I ain't
Win
telling you
the
all.
game, bro. No, bro, that's a loser ass fucking mentality, bro. Oh, we not no, bro. They have the best resume in the NFL right now. They have beat the most playoff teams in the NFL right now. However you want to slice it and dice it. You the defending champs. Y'all beat the Chiefs at Arrowhead, Dallas, the Rams, all these fucking great teams, Tampa, fucking anybody that's in the playoffs, y'all have beat. Y'all got the best resume in the fucking league. You can roll your eyes all you want, bro.
They can do all that and get the fucking playoffs, get their ass mollywalked.
Let's make it different. All right, bro. You talk about what could happen. I'm talking about what's going on. Talking about what's going on, bro. Niggas said the same thing about the Chiefs, right? All right, bro. One score game just because we not winning in blowout fashion. Now you want to bitch him up. Quit trying to throw that nigga some bail, bro.
Just because everybody he go different way, I can understand his frustration. That's all I'm saying. I understand how he be frustrated.
I said I understand his frustration.
So why? But you mad because how he going about it? You not him. You can't get mad how he can go about that way.
Bro, I'm talking. Bro, it's my fucking opinion. I don't like the way that AJ Brown's going about the way.
And that's what I'm saying. But that's him as a person. And everybody gonna react differently by shit.
All right.
That's him as a person.
Now, and I don't have to fucking agree with it. That's my opinion. What are we talking about?
I know for sure. I'm saying you can't say, "Oh, no, he's wrong," but that's who he is as a person.
I fucking can, bro. Yes, I can. Along with anybody else.
You about to say you don't like it, but this is why they're wrong. Why they react? No, that's like saying, "Oh, you slapped me, you shot me." You can't take that responsibility to me.
So they slapped them. They slapped them, bro?
That's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. All I'm speaking on is you can't tell somebody how to respond to anything. If he feel like it's going on this way and he feel he did X, Y, and Z, I'm pretty sure he talked to people before he came out on social media or anything publicly. I'm willing to bet he had comments. I'm willing to bet they knew his disgruntlement in practice. I'm pretty sure he could keep a smile on his goddamn face and then get in front of public, hey, y'all, I'm not happy. I'm pretty sure they already knew about this shit. Like, all I'm saying is, nobody can tell anybody how to respond to something. Yeah, I don't have to like it, but I can't say, me personally, I always felt like this shit. I can't say you're wrong. If you felt wrong, you different from anybody else. That's how you respond to it. I don't have to like it. I agree with you. If I'm feeling I don't like it, trade his ass. Get rid of him. We don't have to keep distraction here. I agree with that. I agree with everything you're saying. All I'm disagreeing with is saying you can't say this man how to feel, how to go about when he feels a certain way. That's all I'm saying. You can't say compare him to anybody else because they do it differently. That's them. Everybody different.
You keep compounding to. You're saying nobody's saying you can tell a man how to feel and say you're wrong. But how you go about that, we have the opinion to look at the way that you react to something and say you was wrong for that. Nobody can tell a nigga that how you feel is wrong, but the way that you act on the way you feel, you absolutely can say, in your opinion, you was wrong for that. Absolutely. I can't tell you how to feel, but based off your actions, I can tell you if I think you was right or wrong.
No, I disagree. I believe there's something different, like far-wise, detrimental to somebody's health. And you going to jail.
You don't got to agree with whether I think you're wrong, but I got the right to say I think you're wrong if you react the way.
I feel you can say. I feel nobody can say, "Oh, you're wrong," because you feel like way you shouldn't do this. Like it's a rule. Like no, I ain't no rule. It's a media. They asked me these questions. They want me to fucking speak. I didn't go out my way. Yes, social media is a platform for sure. Now I agree with y'all. Super Bowl shit that's diabolical. I agree with y'all. I can't defend that shit. But at the end of the day, I can understand how over so many damn weeks, me knowing week in, week out, like, man, I showed y'all when y'all come in the ball what I can do. I showed y'all what is going on. But then for you to continue to, like, keep playing this weak-ass offense and knowing we not really living out our full potential on offense, I can understand how I can be frustrated. I do not, I don't think he did anything wrong by saying publicly, this how I feel. I talked to y'all before. Y'all ain't listening. This how I feel right now. Maybe he wanted to get traded. Maybe it's part of his strategy.
That's all you want.
I don't have nothing else to say about this shit. Yeah. I'm not with it. It's not no team player shit. Ain't no team shit.
No, for sure.
But like I said, like I told you to begin with, AJ, I don't know if you were listening, but I did say that I do appreciate him being honest. I think too many times we get those regular answers. Yeah, like, oh no, it's just say how you really feel. But I do think the way he feels.
But that's the thing about it. When people do that, they're wrong for doing it.
Yeah,
That's
because
why
we
people
can
don't.
still
That's, you
do,
see what I'm saying? When I do speak my mind, oh, you shouldn't say that. You're not a team player.
he kind of
But
alluded to
you know
that
what I'm
too.
saying?
He kind of alluded to that. He was like, when I said this, y'all made a story. But that's what media is, and when you're an athlete, that's what you have to deal with. When you give an opinion or when you make a statement, people are going to be on this side, and in the middle. So yeah, we're going to pick and choose how we feel about what he said. You don't like it, or I don't
Yeah,
care.
about what he. So you don't have a problem with speaking out. You just don't have. You don't like what he said.
I don't have a problem with it, nigga, because I'm not the fucking Eagles. I don't give a fuck. I didn't sign the motherfucker. But I don't really care for what he said. No. I don't really care for that. Like it just feels selfish to me. And like I said, if since you got traded to the Eagles, y'all have been 7-10, 6-11, 9-8, I would get it. But y'all have went to 2 Super Bowls and won one. So it don't align with how I think as a person, at least.
Hold on. So I hear what y'all saying because y'all. I think y'all both sound shit along the lines of you have a success. You own a winning team. You have you got your money. You should be good.
I'm not going. No.
I know. I'm compounding. I'm
Okay,
compounding. I'm compounding what
sorry.
you and Jeremiah said at the same time. I ain't saying
Okay.
you said that, but and I hear y'all, and I'm not saying you wrong. But if this man believed that we can be, I see no problem with him, man, saying that even with the success we do have, we can be better. We can be
How
the
much
Chiefs
better
over
can we
this side.
be if
I
we
have
won
no
this?
problem with this man being upset
What's better
by
than
seeing
winning the
that I
Super
can't be
Bowl,
better
AJ?
than this.
What's better than winning the Super Bowl? If they lost the Super Bowl, I would feel you. They won the Super Bowl,
No.
so how can they be
Again,
better?
I don't know what happened. Like you gonna be happy as shit after that. Like again, like I said, you to have that to say that, like on a pivot, like in July. All right, cool. But to say that shit like after Super Bowl, that's crazy. You supposed to at least be happy you got a ring to add to your resume at least.
Just the
So
receivers be divas.
Bro.
Like it is what it is. So
that's beyond deep. I think if T.O. would have won a ring and would have had 3 fucking catches and you know what I'm saying, but they would have in like 30 yards and he had a you know what I'm saying they won. I don't know. I can't guarantee that T.O. would have been mad that he didn't have a big game.
It's like AJ Brown would rather go have 200 yards and 2 tubs and lose than have 3 for 65 and win. You feel me? And I mean, it's just different. I don't know. Like that's type of energy he putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm. We'll move on, man. Let's we're gonna stick with his teammate who's also having a down season this year. You know what I'm saying? Saquon having a terrible year. I think it's his worst year as being healthy. Because usually a lot of them years he was hurt, his numbers was down. But I think healthy Saquon through 10 weeks, this is maybe his worst statistical season, his worst start thus far. But we're not here to harp on that. We're here to talk about Saquon last season. So Saquon Barkley had what some would call a historic season. Offensive player of the year. Didn't he win offensive player of the year?
he had to.
I'm pretty sure he won offensive player of the year. And we have another running back who is on a historical trajectory of a season in Jonathan Taylor. So we want to do a little comparison. We want to compare Saquon's season last year to Jonathan Taylor's. Now, obviously, we seen where Saquon's season ended in the Super Bowl ring. So we're not going to foreshadow that far. We just going to compare them from through 10 weeks, 11 weeks. We'll do 10 weeks. We compare them through 10 weeks of the season thus far. Who's had the better season? Saquon last year up to this point or Jonathan Taylor right now?
I'm be real with you. I don't know who's having a better season. I mean, what's name numbers are slightly better. Well, yeah, it's better with the same amount of attempts. He got almost in 100 more yards, within a more 8-9 more touchdowns. But my thing is this: I pray that boy get that title because everybody, to my knowledge, around this point, they were saying Saquon Barkley can win. He got to the last game of 100 yards to be able to beat Eric Nicholson's record, correct?
Yeah.
John Taylor got more yards as of right now than what Saquon Barkley did at this time, at this point in the season
He got
last
the
year.
100. He got
Huh?
the 100. He got the 100 that Saquon needed.
for sure. At this point, for sure. I'm praying let this man win that goddamn title. So I want Saquon Barkley win that shit last year. Everybody was telling me, oh, it ain't a big deal that he didn't win the title. He ain't gonna be tripping. He still gonna get his money. He probably gonna he won a ring. Woody 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 woo. Fuck all that. I know for a guaranteed fact, Taylor gonna get that motherfucker. The way he running, the way he talking, he going to get it. And I thank God that he gonna do it. So who had a better season? First off, who having a better season so far? John Taylor so far got a slightly better advantage as of right now. I don't know who record wise where it was at, but all in all, I told him, man, get the record. I just want to see go out there and get a record and to go out there and probably put up. I was mad that he couldn't go get 2 records. That'd have been a historical season for your ass to be able to get the touchdown record and the motherfucking rushing yards in the same season. That'd have been a crazy, crazy year. But hey, he probably can do his thing. He probably can come close. He'll be a few touchdowns away, my opinion. But I'm excited to see it.
For sure. You want me to go walk? You want
Don't matter.
to go? Shit, I'll go. It's Jonathan Taylor to me, man. It's Jonathan Taylor to me, and it's not necessarily the numbers, even though the numbers are better all across the board, especially touchdowns. It is the teams in which they're doing it for. So through 10 weeks, the Colts are 8-2. Philly was 8-1. They had their bye week. Colts haven't had their bye week yet. So, right there together, comparable records. But Saquon did that shit with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts. John Taylor doing that shit with Daniel Jones. And I like the tight end. I can Warren and some good pieces, but not a lot to draw your attention away from stopping Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as good as the Colts offensive line is, that Philly offensive line was so fucking big and dominant last year. So I think it was just lightning in the bottle for Saquon last year. You know what I'm saying? This year, it's like Jonathan Taylor, in my opinion, could be comeback player of the year, but it's got to be. Well, he was hurt last year, wasn't he?
I think so.
I think so.
Like he could get comeback player of the year and MVP or offensive player of the year. Like the way he's going and just carrying a team that nobody's seen coming in the preseason, bro. We seen Anthony Richardson struggle. We seen Daniel Jones struggle in preseason. We was like, what are they doing? And for them to be atop the AFC and Jonathan Taylor to be clearing all the rushing numbers in every category, I'm gonna go Jonathan Taylor's having a more impressive season.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Jonathan Taylor too, but I do want to contest one thing. I would argue that the Colts' weapons are on par with Philly's weapons from last year. We don't got to go too deep into it, but I would really argue that with the way that they're playing this year. I think the only reason we can even have this conversation is because Saquon made it look sexier. His long runs look different than Jonathan Taylor long runs. Like Saquon, and then they would come like either right after halftime or in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. So like if you don't look at the numbers, one would probably say Saquon, but how many more touchdowns you said, AJ? Like 7, 8, 9?
It's like Jonathan Taylor had 15 and Saquon had 6 at this point.
It's easy. It's easily
with the same amount of
Jonathan
attempts. Same attempts.
Yeah, it's easily Jonathan Taylor though. Does it? Yeah.
No, you made a great point. No, you made a great point though. Saquon made it sexier. It was sexier. Jumping over niggas backwards and spinning off niggas and all shit. Like everything was so magnified with Saquon last year. And Jonathan Taylor's season, although he's getting the respect from football people and stuff, it's been quiet. It's underrated. And it's because of the markets too. Eagles are a big market. Colts is considerably a small market. You feel me? But Saquon was like a lightning rod last year. You know what I'm saying? He was on some rock star shit last year for real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it.
You can marry that bucket that record. He didn't get it last year.
I don't think he give a fuck, bro. Saquon got that ring. I don't think he give a fuck.
They said he cared.
Well, if he carry care, if he carry care,
He won the damn title
he
last year.
comes off as a nigga don't give a fuck. But mm,
I
you
would
got
have
to see
gotten
something. Yeah, yeah. If it was right there to get, I would have got it too. But you know, for sure. All right. Well, Jonathan Taylor, keep going, man. This could be a historical season. I look forward to seeing how it all play out, man. Who the Colts got this week? I think they got they might be on their bye this week. Actually, I think they might buy mode. Um, just checking real quick. Colts have a bye. Okay. So yeah, so keep going, John Taylor. Rest up. Get ready for the rest of the year, man. You can really goddamn. You can do some things, man. You can make this a season to remember. Because Jonathan Taylor's story is crazy too, man. Because he was arguably the best back in the league, about 4 or 5 years ago, and then wasn't in those conversations for a couple years, and it just bounced back like nothing ever happened, and that's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Injuries will do it, though. You know, injuries will do it.
facts.
Um. All right, let's take it to the NFC side of things. We got an NFC showdown. We actually have two really big NFC showdowns coming up this week. You got you got the Rams against the Seahawks, and you have the Lions against those Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Um, we'll get to the Lions Eagles later, but the Seahawks is putting 30s up on people by halftime. If they can go into LA and beat the Rams, would y'all consider the Seahawks the scariest team in the NFC?
I feel you would have to. The defense they got with the offense they doing, and they got another piece on offense. Like JSN is having a season out this world so far. So I feel you have to out of respect. Now, granted, everybody want to see Sam Darnold in his playoffs. A lot of people are. I'm impressed with Sam Darnold, what he's doing right now. I thought he impressed me last year with Minnesota. We did with Jetta, but even still, down the stretch, where they need that game to get the first seed against, I believe, the Vikings. Or not? No, no. I'm talking about Jetta
Detroit.
with Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they didn't get that game. Then the game after that, they didn't get that one. I believe that's what fucks Sam Darnold up with not getting his pay from Minnesota. I believe if he would have won that game or showed promise in those games, they would have held on to him. So I believe that was the reason for him leaving. Now, again, people still want to see, people still see he still pretty we left off at was the most part that season he had with Minnesota. So with that being said, it's like you still gotta play for him in the playoffs. So I believe they will be the team to beat, and I believe that'd be more even more reason for people wanting to see him perform at a high level in the playoffs and shit like that. They still got to prove it, but they're definitely the team to beat.
You can go up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to agree with this one, mainly because I think the Rams are the team to beat right now. So if you take the Rams out, where's the game at?
It's in LA if I'm not mistaken.
Well, ain't no real home field there. I
Let me
thought,
let me verify real quick. The
okay,
game is it's in LA.
yeah, okay. There's no real home field advantage there anyway. So
Yeah, the
yeah,
Seahawks travel too. They got them
And
crazy.
they play well.
right. I mean, I was gonna cut the Rams some slack if Seattle won in Seattle, but yeah, no, if they beat the Rams, I agree that they're the team to beat. Their defense is fierce. Their run game is a big question mark. I don't know if y'all been watching them, but their Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet have not been great. Um, they get in the end zone. Well, Charbonnet gets in the end zone, but they ain't been great to me. So I think eventually somebody's gonna stack up. I mean, somebody's gonna play coverage, two safeties deep. Y'all know Sam Darnold has been the best deep ball thrower. I think they're gonna play two safeties and be like, okay, let's see if you can run the ball. But if they go out there and beat the Rams, that means that they got to limit Matt Stafford, who is the MVP right now. I think after Sunday we could put that to rest. At least right now, that he should be the clear MVP right now. If they go out there and beat them, I would agree. No matter what Philly or Detroit does, if the Seahawks beat the Rams, the Seahawks are absolutely the team to beat.
I disagree. I'm impressed with the Seahawks, and this would finally be an impressive win to me. This would be Seattle's only impressive win, bro. Every time they played somebody of substance, for real, they've lost. And I'm not saying that to knock them, because when I see them, it looks incredible. But to keep in mind, they lost to the 49ers. You feel me? Their biggest win of the year is the fucking Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Who
They beat the
that
Bucks.
ain't that much. That really ain't impressing me. I haven't felt the Steelers all year.
They
They
beat the
like
Bucks.
they beat the Saints. They beat the Cardinals.
No,
Um,
the Bucks.
they beat Jacksonville. They beat the Commanders with no Jaden. Well, that's the game they knocked Jaden out. It
You
it
gotta
it,
give them
it
credit for that game. Then if they the ones that knocked them out, they get credit for that.
no, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at, but it just the Rams. They will finally have an impressive win to me. So on its face, if they win the game, I would say no. It depends on how they beat the Rams, though. That could change my mind. Now, if they go out there and they do to the Saints what I've seen them do to some of these lesser teams, in my opinion, if they come out there and handle the Rams like that, then yes, I would consider them dangerous. But I think that I think if Detroit goes out there at Philly and puts up one of those Detroit specials that they put up, I think I might consider Detroit and maybe it's because they was my Super Bowl pick and I'm sticking with them, but I would consider Detroit still the scariest team in the NFC.
That's fair.
I think Detroit is more battle tested with their division alone.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna say that. But no, but the Seahawks haven't played. The Seahawks have a tough division, but they haven't really played nobody. They played the 49ers and they lost. You know what I'm saying?
What's their record? What's their
The
schedule?
Lions lost to Green Bay.
Week one, I said I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But I think the Lions have a better wins on their resume than what it's like every time the Seahawks have played somebody in the playoffs, they lost. They lost to Tampa, they lost to the 49ers. They don't have no wins over teams that will be playoff teams.
They didn't beat the Texans and the Jaguars?
The Texans would not be a playoff team. Jacksonville is on the
bubble. I know. I didn't know you said teams that would be a playoff team. But
yeah, no, like they haven't beat nobody who's really had a good season to me. The Tech Houston hasn't been good to me all year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not the best defense, but
I like the. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just, you know what I'm saying? It's iffy to me, man.
Hold on. Because I fuck with the Lions. Who have the Lions beat? I'm looking at their wins. Who they beat?
No, they beat Minnesota beat them.
Yeah, I'm looking. They beat Baltimore.
Beat Baltimore.
Hey,
that's a big win.
All right. The way that you was talking about Baltimore early in the season, now that's a good win.
It's a good win. I'm just trying.
The way you was talking about, they beat Baltimore in week 3.
Mm-hmm. Lamar was there. No, that was a big win. They beat the shit up. Okay, go ahead.
I give you Tampa 24-9. That's a good one. But
it did beat Tampa.
Okay, that's fair though. That's fair.
I ain't saying that they've just been game, but that's why I said if they beat Philly at Philly, I made a very clear disclaimer. I'm not saying that they are the scariest team right now, but like I said, if they go beat Philly and put up one of those Detroit specials they can put up, then maybe I'll look at it a little differently. But
can I add another part to this?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. If the Rams beat Seattle and the Lions go and beat Philly like that, who's the team to beat to you? Is it still the Lions? Well, who's the team to beat to y'all right now? Going into this week?
I think it's the Rams.
Me too.
I think. But my thing is, I'm not looking in regular season. I'm thinking in a playoff game, when they go home, I believe the Rams could beat, especially they can get a home game or just a decent temperature. They can beat any of these teams.
Because I
say Detroit because I think if Detroit beats, I think it comes down to the home field advantage situation, and I think Detroit is still in play for the number 1 seed if they beat Philly, because Philly will have the tiebreaker against the Rams because they beat the Rams already. You feel me? And then Detroit. to have the tiebreaker on Philly.
But we just watched Jaden Daniels walk into Detroit last playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Seattle can go in there and beat Detroit.
No, that's fair. Fair. That's very fair.
I ain't really with Seattle. I'm only with Seattle if they beat the Rams. If they beat the Rams, that will propel them for me. But today, Seattle is just Seattle to me.
I ain't saying that.
To me, as much as we talk about them and I don't love them, the team to beat in the NFC to me is still Philly. As bad as they look like, my opinion.
Got wins, but I got the Rams.
They don't you saying that, but they literally beat the Rams this year. With the Rams healthy.
And they walked the Rams down.
That's why I'm not mad at you.
And they beat them with that field goal because the Rams supposed to win that shit. But they bought their field goal in their ass.
Always win them motherfuckers, bro.
But I believe I believe in them. That's one thing. I'm not doing no purposes to the regular season.
Yeah, hold on. I can hear y'all. I gotta cut my camera. I'm here though.
In the playoffs, hell no. The Rams. I got the Rams in the beating Eagles in the playoffs.
Man, I mean, I'm not mad at that, bro. Like I said, but I got to see it happen. I had the Rams beating Philly last year, and the weather was bad, whatever. But for whatever reason, I want to say I just got to. Philly is defending champs who have beat all of these teams, however it may look. They beat them this year, so I can't just put the Rams over them when they literally beat them this season.
All I'm saying, they better they beat them because they opened the offense up. They can't beat them the way they've been playing. They better get back to that shit.
But that's the frustrating, and you don't know what Philly team you're gonna get week to week. You feel me? You really don't. Or now, fuck week to week. You don't know what Philly team you're gonna get quarter to quarter, half to half. So
they better turn that shit on. That damn set, that 10-point shit, it ain't gonna cut it, bro. Green Bay, hell, even Green Bay. Nigga, look at Green Bay sideways because like early season we had Green Bay being the team.
Who is we? Let's talk about we. Who is we?
Yo ass.
I was never on that ever.
Yo ass.
Never.
I didn't either.
It sounded like it was you.
It was definitely AJ.
But we all picked Detroit to win that division though at the beginning of the season. We all picked Detroit.
But we were talking about how they came out and beat Detroit week 1.
Yeah,
they did that, and they won a couple games. We like, no, they bought. Then that Michael Parsons trade looked like it was a win for them.
But I felt like I felt like they were set up for success early in the season because they rolled that momentum. Now they blitzed and they got over on Detroit week 1. Then they was able to come in and get the first Thursday night game at Green Bay with a Washington team that hasn't been good all year. And but then they did that shit against the Cowboys, and Cowboys should have beat them. They ended up, and then they lost to the Pen. Like so I felt like they was a little.
Now, don't trip.
They do. All right, go ahead, take your ass on, boy. Take your ass on, nigga. Get your ass on.
They got some bodies on it. They got some hats. No cap.
The Lions do too.
Nah, for sure. I ain't gonna hold you. Any of these teams, that's why I'm looking for the playoffs because any of these teams can get beat. Like
that's matchup based, and in the NFL and NBA this year in the playoffs, in my opinion, it's 100% matchup based.
Who see who? So that's what they're gonna come down to.
Yeah.
But hold on, real quick. Did y'all see that? We gonna switch. I'm gonna switch up a little bit. Did y'all see? Joe Burrow can come back Thanksgiving.
He started practicing. He's limited.
Is it dumb for him to come back Thanksgiving and still play?
What's their record?
Yes. They out of it. But I want to see it, so it ain't dumb. Save my Thanksgiving, because I ain't want to watch that bullshit without him. But if I'm the owner, yes. Joe Burrow is not.
The owner's still dumb for doing it.
Yes.
I don't know.
He said that shit last time. That shit ain't dumb. That's smart. That's business.
They're not out of it though.
My whole point is if they're not mathematically out of it by the time Thanksgiving gets here, then no. And I said that in the beginning.
Bro, they're 2 games behind the Steelers, but they already played the Steelers once and they won. They 2 games behind. No, they 1 game behind the Ravens and they ain't even played the Ravens yet. I don't know.
Who they play?
You're saying by the time Thanksgiving is here.
All I say, if they're still, yeah.
He gonna play regardless. He playing regardless. They ain't giving no.
No, I want him to play. I mean, that's a big deal, but I want him to play. But I never spoke from what I wanted perspective, bro. I just said if they're mathematically out of it, as an owner, that's dumb to put Joe Burrow out there, and I stand on that. That's my opinion. Yeah. But I always said only if they don't have a chance. If they have a chance and he can play his ass.
Thanksgiving is what day? The 20. Oh, they play the Ravens on Thanksgiving. That's the 27th, right?
Yeah.
They play the Ravens.
Who they got coming up? Let me see.
They play the Steelers this week and the Patriots next week.
So if they lose them 2 games, bro, because that'll be the Steelers.
That's it.
Beat them twice. That's what I'm saying.
If they win these 2 games, bro, and they go to the Ravens at 5 and 6.
Yeah, no, that's a whole different story.
Who the 2 games? Who they play again? Who the 2 games?
They play Pittsburgh, who could
Sunday, and then
New England, who's hot as fuck right now.
I think they can split. I don't think they can beat New England. Hold on, I'll never know what goddamn Joe.
No.
Joe wouldn't be there for New England.
I'm talking about who Flacco play for?
Oh, Flacco. I'm thinking.
All right, now.
Don't do that.
But that's my point though. It's not Flacco, bro. They putting up 30s and 40s and losing. I don't think Joe
Burrow. Like last year for them. What Burrow? It's like the same thing last year.
That's my point. It's like Joe Burrow. Now, should Joe Burrow be in if they're mathematically? Yes, but they not gonna do shit with this defense, bro. You can't out offense how bad this defense is, bro. If they drop 44, they gonna give up 45. It's just that simple, dog.
If Thanksgiving come and they 4 and 5,
yeah, that'll be lit.
No,
that'll be
3 and 6.
That boy gonna play
if they 4, 5 and 6, and the Ravens ain't good, so
hey man.
The Ravens ain't beat nobody. We talking about all this strength of schedule shit. The Ravens ain't beat a soul.
No, because the Ravens don't fuck around and lose at Cleveland this week. That's always the. No, I'm not even him, but do Cleveland not always snake their ass once a year, bro?
That's quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ravens,
they never won due to the quarterback, bro. It's been Myles Garrett that defense controlling.
He ain't beating us.
Nah,
he ain't beating us.
All right.
The Ravens,
he ain't
the Ravens not supposed to lose no more games, really, bro. Oh, never mind. I ain't see the whole schedule, but yeah, the Browns and the Jets coming up. Y'all supposed to win both of those, but
yeah,
and we will, bro. And we will.
Yeah, but then one day
we're making the playoffs. Win division, more likely we are. I still don't give a fuck. Like, we can do all that shit, and it won't matter to me, bro. Like, I want to see these boys, like, beat something in the playoffs.
That's just not happening this year, so you might as well wait.
Because that fucking defense is ass, bro. Like, you talking about the fucking Bengals defense, shit. Now, they got better. They cleaned up a little bit. But, shit, I need to see more consistency. They need to take some more shit out the damn locker room. Matter of fact, take the seats out the locker room. Man, them niggas stand up and change and ready and shit.
Nah, they still grown.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had seats in our locker room walk. But now, we ain't had no seats at Towers. Take the seats and shit out there. It should still work. And no sitting down. You get changed and you get ready. Stand the fuck up the whole damn time.
Yeah, that worked so great. That worked so great for Towers.
Yeah. It ain't got to work for them. It can work for us. It ain't got to work for us. It work for them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stand your ass up. Hell, they took everything else in the locker room. Shit, might as well stand your ass up.
Nah, man. No, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. That would be cool though, man. If they could find a way to keep it competitive and Burrow come back. I mean, I just want it for the parity, for the excitement. I don't want Joe Burrow not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be great for the league. So hopefully they can stay afloat and let Burrow come back. Especially for Thanksgiving, because I was looking forward to that game as soon as I seen the schedule. That's the night game on Thanksgiving. So I was looking forward to that as soon as I seen it post when the schedule posted. So that's what's up.
And if you need that damn money, it's
gonna be Thanksgiving will be fun. Chiefs got at Cowboys. That's gonna be fun.
The Chiefs
Detroit against Green Bay. That's gonna be fun.
Did you say the Chiefs and the Cowboys?
Chiefs play Cowboys. Chiefs got, Cowboys got the 4:00 game. Chiefs going up.
Oh, you smiling? Okay, cool. I'm like, what? The Cowboys defense is so bad. That shit gonna be like 40 to 20.
And Pat Mahomes don't got that look like he got them pitching.
I want to say this Pat first Thanksgiving game, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, you think Taylor Swift gonna be there?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
I mean, it's in Dallas. I don't know. It ain't in Kansas City.
Yes.
Oh, why did I answer that? I don't know. Shit, we'll see.
Like he knows them folks.
I don't know. Shit. I seen Cardi at the New England game. No, that shit was fine. That was funny.
With Robert Kraft?
Sitting up there with Robert Kraft with the on and shit. Oh, that's hard.
Ain't no other way to do it.
No, yeah, that was hard. Robert Kraft forward though. I remember she did that little performance and he came up on stage doing his rich white billionaire dance and shit. That was cool.
Lame as hell.
Nah, man.
Have fun, live his life, man.
Oh, I fuck with Robert Kraft. All the shit they tried to convict Robert Kraft on. If that man want to run a little rub and tug, let that man pay them girls for a little hand job.
I don't understand what they got to do with any. Never mind.
I'm just saying, I nigga don't be hurting nobody. Robert Kraft seemed like I spend my money on what I need to.
Yeah, like a lot of billionaires. Like he ain't the only one. Hey, real, but how you feel about Daboll getting fired from the Giants?
I don't care personally. I feel like I can't even call him as supposed to be a scapegoat, but he's not the whole problem there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. And I think it was stupid. If you was gonna do it, at least let him finish out the season. That's my only point. If you was gonna fire him, I feel like you should have at least seen how the season played out. But the Giants have had some bad losses these last couple weeks, bro. I think their season ended in Denver. That Denver game, to lose that game the way they did, they never recovered from that. Like, because they was flying high at that point. They had just beat Philly. They was beating Denver at Denver, and then you give up a 30-point fourth quarter.
They had beat the Chargers too. They beat the Chargers.
I want to say they beat the Chargers, beat Philly. They was flowing. I think their season ended in Denver. You know, and then to turn around and have the same type of loss. Granted, Jackson Dart got hurt, and they do not fuck with Russ, bro. I ain't even here. We know I get on Russ, but I ain't even trying to put no dip on the chip. They do not fuck with Russ, bro. You can see it. As soon as he came in, it was like, and they, sure enough, they blew the lead, and it was what it was. So I just think that Denver game got Daboll fired, bro. You can't lose a game like that. You can't let them niggas.
Points in the fourth quarter is ridiculous.
Yeah, but at what point do we put the blame on the players? Like, y'all got Dexter Lawrence, top 2 defensive tackle. Brian Burns, at worst, top 5 pass rusher. Abdul Carter, probably one of the top rookie pass rushers.
He's top rookie.
Thibodeau is still solid.
Thibodeau is nice.
What you paid? I can't remember his first name right now, but Holland, the safety that you got from Miami, right? Did he come from Miami? The safety you got. This is what you pay him for. Y'all give up. Now, granted, Daboll, you are a play caller. You should get some type of points in the fourth quarter, right? But you had 26 points. The defense can't get one stop. Just like on Sunday, I was cool with them taking that field goal to go up by 10 instead of 13. Defense, y'all can't get one stop. He was scapegoated, but it probably needed to happen anyway. He wasn't going to be the coach that took them to the next level anyway. But and I agree, when you fire a coach in the middle of the year, to me what it says is it's this person's fault that we're not good.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Daboll's fault. Right. They spent all that money on that defense. And y'all gave up Hamid and Bo Nix in the offense. They did go crazy that game, but let's be for real. Who they lose to on Sunday? They was up 10 and they lost. I can't remember.
The Giants. They just lost to fuck. Now I'm drawing a blank. Who did they just blow that game to, bro? Because it pissed me off that they did. Hold on, I'm about to tell you right now.
Bears.
They lost to the Bears, 24-20.
No, shout out to Caleb. That was Caleb.
Caleb made plays in that fourth quarter. No,
that
for
was
sure.
his best game as a
No,
pro
for
that
sure.
I've watched.
Caleb made some incredible
but
plays.
we don't hold it against Zach Taylor when the Bengals defense is bad. I don't think we should hold it against Daboll when the Giants defense can't make a stop in the fourth quarter. And he was running. He was hold on. I'm sorry. One more thing. Caleb Williams was running in the fourth quarter. What's the Giants' best position group? They're pass rushers. Did either one of y'all watch the game? They had Caleb Williams dead to rights multiple times, like hands on him, and couldn't bring him down. But we're going to fire the head coach because of that. They don't like holding players accountable. That's all I got to say. He shouldn't have got fired for that. Let him finish out the year and then move on. Because
they're gonna always scapegoat. They never gonna hold the place. It's easier to fire Daboll than replace the whole D line.
Oh, I ain't saying replace him, but just hold him accountable. Like, y'all niggas need to sack this nigga.
Bro, Daboll job was on the line week fucking 1.
Yeah.
He's been coaching. His body language has been displaying this shit all season long. He was so happy Jason Dart got there. He was half a good. The nigga went in the tents.
That shit was funny.
I've never seen that before on a coach, my nigga. That nigga went in the tent and disturbed the concussion protocol. Rushing him like, nah, hell no. We gotta eat. Get this nigga out here. I gotta move my goddamn family. My wife talking shit all as it is. Hell no. Get your ass out of here. So I'm not surprised in the move. I agree with y'all. Like, I believe he can coach. Now it is something to say when you got a few players that leave your coaching and go elsewhere and show some kind of success. They in the best look. But at the end of the day, I do believe Daboll can coach. I believe he can prove he can do that. I believe he lost the locker room. That's my honest opinion. I believe that they just stopped believing in him. They just stopped believing in his voice. And I think along with that and like a couple of double-digit comeback losses, I think that stirred into the pot as well.
Yeah. Now I think it's hard to maintain the locker room when you're a hot seat coach. Like you said, we all know that he came into this season on the hot seat.
It depends on the coach though. Had to cut you up because you got some.
I ain't saying it's impossible. It's just difficult. Your voice don't ring the same when motherfuckers know nigga.
But if you got in the locker room, that helps you from the standpoint of players will play for you. It's been plenty of games we've seen that now the players we want this coach here. Let's do our job more. Let's go over and beyond and run this brick wall for this coach. He about to get fired and we want him to go. So we see interest in that, but I don't know the case with Daboll. And I agree with you, it is harder, especially if you're in the locker room. It's hard as fuck to coach. You gotta think Malik Neighbors didn't want to dap nigga up mid-game. He was that mad as he didn't want to shake nigga hand.
Mm-hmm. So and you can't get but so I said these young niggas, bro, different, bro. And
they getting worse
they have a lack of talent on that team too. They don't have offensively, they don't have tremendous like Scatterboo and Jackson Dart, especially once Malik Neighbors went down. That's your offense. It's your offense. With all due respect to Slayton and
I was about to say, do you believe he should get his job?
Who?
The GM.
No.
He did
he's gonna keep his job because of Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, he is the one that got
Jackson Dart is good. And no, I can't say it because he's made good like getting Brian Burns, drafting Thibodeau, you know what I'm saying? Getting the dual Carter. Yeah. He's had some moves. They just haven't built that offense up yet. And Jackson Dart alone is gonna buy him some time. That's safe. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got anything else for the people, man? Y'all got anything else y'all want to get into before we wrap this thing up?
I think we said everything.
No, this is
good. No, for sure.
Go Rams. The Rams is my Super Bowl team now.
I might see something.
Hey, hold on. Let's real quick before we leave. How we feel about Matt Stafford? Say after speaking, he can pull the MVP out and maybe get up the ring or a good classic playoff push. Like we know you have a favor, but will we be ranking him at 5 hours the all-time list?
Top 10.
All right. If he get an MVP in the second Super Bowl ring,
not a second. I ain't say I said like a classic playoff push where he got deep.
oh my
But a
bad.
second, or even a ring though. Either or, it's how you going to rank it.
No, I think I have to really think. Top 10 seems high without a second ring.
You get to name it.
Second ring, he's top 10. Say what, bro?
I said until you get to really ranking them quarterbacks and thinking about it.
No, I'm thinking now. I mean,
his record is broke even. He got a 500 record. I ain't saying that's good, but he came from Detroit, so
I'm saying when you get to think about niggas like, I mean, it's what about? I mean, Kurt Warner, and I'm just throwing bubble guys out there, not even the guys I think for sure, but like Kurt Warner.
He's better than Kurt Warner.
Big Ben.
Hear me out. He's better
Steve
than
Young.
Not even close. But this is my thing with Stafford. 2 of the top 3 best seasons ever, especially if Puka didn't get hurt. Stafford would have been the quarterback of those. Calvin Johnson and
Cooper Kupp. Yeah,
if Puka didn't get hurt, you would have had another one. Who's leading the league in touchdowns right now? Devontae Adams. Who's the quarterback? Matt Stafford. If he gets another ring and an MVP,
I said ring. Yeah, if he gets another ring.
Oh, you talking about just another run?
No, he said deep playoff push. I'm like, fuck a deep playoff push.
Oh, I thought you said a championship.
Ring. No, that's what I said. 2 rings, he's top 10 easily. But without that second ring, I can't. I feel weird putting him above a Big Ben or something.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking Big Ben. Like I said, without even getting to the new generation, I'm thinking John Elway, Big Ben, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, fucking Joe Montana, Brett Favre.
I believe numbers wise, statistically, he up there. I believe that ring, especially that ring he got, as soon as he got with the Rams, put him up there. I believe for MVP, but definitely I think he need MVP for sure. I believe he can sneak one in this year. He be up there in rare form and rare air. In my opinion, even without second ring, because you look at Aaron Rodgers, he got with 4. I think
4. Come on now.
Yeah, 4 MVP. And he got the ring. You know what I'm saying?
And he got the ring.
If he get that second ring, he's in it. He's in it easily. If he don't,
like
it's more of a conversation.
He's hard to just get to. Like even with a second ring, bro, he gonna be hard.
Think about what he would have to do for them to get that ring though. It would be on his back. It would be him. He
would need that in order to surpass somebody. Like he's gonna have that because then we can have the conversation with Drew Brees
he's above Drew Brees already. He's
better than Drew Brees for sure. I agree with that. I believe right now
he's better.
If I give me Stafford over Drew Brees.
I can't go that. I can't go that far. Stafford don't even have the numbers Drew Brees got. He's a numbers guy. Yet alone the record and I'm not. I can't go that far, and I hate the Saints, but no.
You turn that tape on. I like Stafford.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. What are we talking about? Just how good he is, or his whole career and accomplishments along with how good he is? That's my point.
I think all that play a part. To me. I don't just go off just pure accolades. Who's better? Just pure accolades. I believe that tape gotta mean something. The tape gotta say something. We just can't go.
That's an interesting one. I would like to put that up for debate.
I think that Stafford went to UGA. Drew Brees played for the Saints, so my mind is made. So yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I hate the Saints too, but that's tough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be reluctant like you. Give me Stafford. Fuck Drew Brees. But yeah, I thought you said if he gets a championship. I'm like, if he gets a championship, he's top 10 for sure. But if he doesn't, Kurt Warner. I
believe he resurrected his career when he went to the Rams for sure, because and I think that put him with his numbers that started put him up there because he has been the reason why Rams have been who they are. You get rid of a really good quarterback and Jared Goff, because Jared Goff showed his value in Detroit. They said Jared Goff wasn't good enough. Then they got Stafford and won a ring year 1, and they haven't looked bad for real. As Stafford can stay healthy, they put a good defense with him. They good. Now, granted, like I said, a second ring, that put him up there with him.
But that is a good comparison. Like I ain't realized how good a comparison that was, and I made it. Kurt Warner would be his comp.
Yeah, that's perfect comparison.
Because Kurt Warner, and how many he got? He got 2 and took another team to the Super Bowl with the Cardinals.
I think
And
Warner got
got
2 rings.
what, 2
he
MVPs?
got one
Who got one?
ring.
Kurt got 2. He got 2 rings.
He got one.
The Rams ain't win twice.
Remember they lost to the Patriots when they went back.
Damn, they only went twice. Why? I always felt like the greatest show on turf had 2.
Remember they almost won. No,
Bro,
they beat the Titans. That's it. And then they lost.
They lost to the Patriots the next
and
year.
they lost to the Patriots. Damn, I feel like they got 2. Okay.
They barely beat the fucking Titans.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
but yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, that's a good one. But it's a lot, man. We'll see. I mean, keep going, Stafford. We'll see what's up.
Definitely.
We'll see what's up. Definitely. We'll see what's up. But this is his year though. He gotta secure the MVP this year, and I think this Sunday marks that. If he go throw a party on this Seattle team that we've been seeing get all this hype, and we've been praising the defense and the offense and all this, Stafford go out there and look like he been looking.
We know who gonna go out there when they're playing inspired football. Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams looking at this young boy over there killing.
Nah, big fat.
Killing. He wants some of that. So I want to say this is gonna be a good ass game. This is a night game.
4:00.
God damn, NFL.
Game of the week.
The night game is Detroit and Philly. So I mean,
we got. It sounds like we gonna have a good.
No, it's a lineup. this week.
Who the 1 o'clock game?
Falcons.
Do we got at least one 1 o'clock good 1 o'clock game?
Falcons and the Saints, right?
Falcons, Panthers. They play the Panthers this week. You got fucking the Ravens and damn the Browns.
Nah.
It is something else going on this week. Oh, that's the 1 o'clock game I want to see. Chargers at Jaguars. That's the 1 o'clock game I want to see. I think that's both of them need this. That's an AFC. That's a playoff. That's one that could determine some seeding, bro. That's why I want to see it. Nah, that could be interesting. If the Chargers, if Jacksonville beat the Chargers, they'll both have 4 losses. You say what? Oh, that's the 1 o'clock game. The Buccaneers at the Bills. Bills coming off a loss. Tampa
2 losses.
Who?
For the Bills?
Not in a row. No.
Oh, I had lost 2 in a row.
Nah. Bears, Vikings. There's some good games. It's a good 1 o'clock games. But yeah. Even Green Bay at the Giants. No Daboll. It'd be some weird shit like the game after a coach get fired. It's like them niggas come out and play hardball. I don't know.
Is Dart gonna play? Or the Winston playing?
I don't know if Jackson Dart is playing.
I think Jameis is starting this week. If I'm not mistaken, Jameis is starting.
Hey, Jameis start. They're gonna come out fired up. Jameis hell, boy. That's a character for your ass, boy. He been a character since day fucking 1. He ain't changed at all.
Yeah, he's what it say? Oh no, that's wrong. Sorry.
I don't know. From what I see, it looked like Jackson Dart is starting, but we gonna see what's up.
No, he's starting 2 hours ago. CBS Sports. He's starting at quarterback.
Yeah, look like Jackson Dart is gonna start. So
no. Jameis.
Oh, Jameis is start. Oh, well, that's good. Okay. Well, we'll see what's up, Jameis.
Damn dangerous.
Yeah, man. You can't put Russ in that game, bro.
Not again. Yeah.
You can't put Russ in that game.
Don't vote with him.
So is there.
They damn near better not dressing them, bro. Like you be like I ain't even trying to be funny, bro. Don't.
He got to dress, bro. He can't not dress.
Bro. He don't got to, bro. Tell him stay home, spend some time with CC and the kids, or something, bro. Because if something do happen to Jameis, let's say Jameis balling, something happened to him, and Russ come trotting his lads out there, boy, the team's gonna be like, They'll damn near be more inspired if a practice squad guy was out there, but I ain't gonna lie.
He got that effect. They did the same way in Seattle, Denver. Now he getting that shit in New York.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like that in Pittsburgh. Yeah. It wasn't like that in Pittsburgh last year, but they weren't fucking with him neither.
Nah, they let his ass go. He said in so many words.
But anywho, I see AB he just posted bond while he waiting for his trial. So hold your head, AB ski. You know what I'm saying? I seen some shit that was fucked up. They was like Tom Brady really the GOAT. He threw touchdown to 2 murderers. I thought that fucked up.
That's crazy. It's true. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. That shit was wild. Well, hold your head, AB.
Nah, for sure.
I'm done, man.
Got a bar?
Nope. Niggas feel like they're entitled because they knew me since a kid. But I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that was real. I disagree, but it was real.
I'm saying.
You like your granny, that's why.
I ain't cutting my family off, period. I don't care what my... Yeah, it ain't happening. We'll talk about it. But yeah, that's a whole nother segment.
Nah, but I like that bar, for sure.
Sign out, man.
Be out
All right, y'all.